want love when you turn me on, turn me on. I love it, you tasting me, tasting me. You work it, babe, yeah, you deserve it, babe. Love when you taste me, babe, yeah, you deserve it. Love when you work it, babe. I don't want no one else. Keep it all for me, babe. Keep it all for me, babe. It's going down tonight. Come and pick me up. Come and fill this cup. Yeah, ooh baby, fit me in this ride. You know what's up. Meet me down. Gotta turn up this club. I want love when you turn me on, me on. I love it. So taste me, taste me. You work it, babe. Yeah, you deserve it, babe. Love when you taste me, there's no one else. Keep it all for me, babe. Just let go. Right, yeah. You know, when you bang my line, it's whatever you wanna do. Right, yeah. You know, say that you needed me, waiting so patiently. I don't need no one else, so stay someone else. Say you say someone else. I don't need to take a moment. You know you like this freak, girl, it's a deal. You love this freakness from the back, from my back, and you know you cute the vibe. Gotta feel right when you freak me back. Gotta chill vibe when you freak me back. Now you wanna chill when you freak me back. From my back, and you know you feel me. Hey. That's mood groove. It's so smooth. Baby, can you feel it in the air? It's in the song. I can feel it in my bones. When you get this feeling that I feel, you can't deny it's so real. Listen to the sound that's all around. It's everywhere. It's a sound beyond compare. When you hear that sweet and mellow groove, you can't sit still. You've got to move. Do da do da do da do da do da 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 do. That's smooth groove. Do da do da do da do da do. Da, 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 it's so smooth.
Me and you, yeah, you and I, the love that I have, girl, I can't deny. Hey, you my ride or die. Hey, and I'ma tell you why. You was there when I was down, girl, you picked me up. You were there when I was down, girl, you lift me up. You showed me real love, you show love to me. You show me real love, you the one I trust. My ex tripping, you know how the ex can get. They be tripping and flipping like the exorcist. My homeboy say you be the next to flip, but I don't pay him no attention, he on the extra. I hope he got all my text messages. I expressed all my love in the messages. No, they can't mess with this. No, they can't F with this smooth.
Do da do da do da do da do da da da. That's smooth groove. Do da do da do da do da do da da da. It's so smooth. I just can't get enough of that sound. Take a look around, it's going down. Let's have a toast to us on the town. Order another drink. What the hell you think? It's so
baptized in dirty water.
there on
I never stop until the cash came. Off the porch with the torch in the fast lane. I never stop until the cash came. Broke outside, gritting in the pouring rain. Getting it out the mud like Shrek. Whole onions, packed and wrapped on donkey back. I want the money, y'all can have the fame. I never stop, just hustle till the cash came. I'm a ogre, getting it out the mud like Shrek. Whole onions, packed and wrapped on donkey back. On my way to the castle, I'm feasting on sewer rat. Can't wait to slay the dragon and get Fiona back. High stakes, high reward. Cop Snow White cooked up 7 dwarves. Mama say be a leader, not a follower, boy. This Peter Pan peanut butter got us ballin', boy. A pot of pissin', so I'm out the window. Fully loaded extendo hanging out the rental. Dog food, I need my bits and kibbles. Bad news, I'm out the Vic kennel. My mama never knew about my hustling or my whereabouts. Dope fiend rentals or the contraband in her house. All I knew was go and get it, nigga, when the lights were out. Fiending for the money, yeah, gritting, foaming out the mouth. I never stop until the cash came. Off the porch with the torch in the fast lane. I never stop until the cash came. Broke outside, gritting in the pouring rain. Getting it out the mud like Shrek. Whole onions, packed and wrapped on donkey back. I want the money, y'all can have the fame. I never stop, just hustle till the cash came.
Late on my visit to the couch come in, and me and Donna flip them like they tumbling. Man, I want that 5, I want that whole 10. I seen that shit across the border like a Mexican. See, we in where I'm from, they call it trafficking. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's coming. Shovel in the dirt because I dig hard. My girl like it in the bed because I stay hard. Running through the streets like a dog off the leash. Half man, half a mason, but I'm all beast. Foaming at the mouth when it's time to eat. So be word of the dog when I show my teeth. Foaming at the mouth when it's time to eat. So be word of the dog when I show my teeth. What?
I never stop until the cash came. Off the porch with the torch in the fast lane. Mud like Shrek, whole onions, packed and wrapped on donkey. I want the money, y'all can have the fame. I never stop, just hustle till the cash came.
16 stars, baby, on my vision. That's when I met my hitter. That Illinois bringing all the noise, nigga. Put me in that blue bomb and taught me how to talk. He never touched you. Close your mouth, open your ears. See, you can't have my back unless your mind is clear. I'm sticking to the money, that is thick. Survival of a coon, no hesitation. Never made a missing money. I stay loyal to my hustle. Move that man about the way. He ain't bringing back that butter. Mississippi was on me. Every when I walk in, terror never stop. I come swinging if I'm back, and that go for my niggas too. Never change a soul look. Every day they just clear. You can't have my back unless your mind is clear. I'm getting to the mind.
there on me.
Oh yeah, Omaha, that's the Loot Squad. Omaha on. How y'all doing this morning, y'all? Vegas, y'all. I went out to the desert this weekend. Oh yeah, this past weekend. Had to get some mental health. Oh yeah, baby. Sometimes you gotta take a respite, take a break from what you're doing, and just focus on your mental health. Without a doubt, baby. Sometimes you gotta do it. You got to get out. You got to rest your mind. Oh yeah, mind. So shouts out to Miss Spurlock, Evelyn Spurlock. She grew up with my brothers and my sister. She cooked dinner for myself, her daughter boyfriend, and oh man. Oh, we ate. It was like Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanksgiving in the desert. 115 degrees outside. But we was inside chilling. Man, we had catfish, shrimp, chicken. I think she had some pork too. Red beans and rice, salad, fruit salad, peach cobbler, sweet potatoes. I'm missing something. Macaroni and cheese. A lot for showing some love. Oh yeah, that's a love thy neighbor move. We appreciate you, Miss Burlock. Shouts out again to Las Vegas. Oh yeah, y'all call it Sin City. I don't call it Sin City, man. I'll be going to Heavily Grounded. It's a pharmacy out there, y'all. No, it's actually a herb store. A herb store, so it got all the natural herbs for around pharmacy. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. So shouts out to Las Vegas. Without a doubt, you know, really can't do that. You know, casinos open. I don't gamble or anything like that, but I just went out there, hang out with my cousins. Shouts out to JoJo Wright. I watched the games over his house. You know what I mean? We're talking about a new video platform that's coming. And if you got some content, if you got a content and you want to take your to, they got a platform similar to Netflix. And they're looking for if it's short films, documentaries, if it's music videos. Give me a holler. We got a new platform where you can monetize it through Facebook, but also has the professionalism as far as the look of Netflix. So again, today is Black Friday. It's 7/10, y'all. September the 4th is gonna be. Sun's about to come up, y'all. I'm looking. Sun about to come up, so get your vitamin D on. Hey, I'm traveling. You gotta travel. You gotta travel a little bit. Hey, I'm going somewhere this weekend. I'm gonna flip a coin, and the coin gonna say go left or go right. Without a doubt, baby. Without a doubt. You know, mental health is also part of health also. I don't know if you guys know that. Well, I'm going to let you know that mental health is a part of your health, part of your physical health. Your mind controls all your subconscious and all the voluntary movement. Your subconscious mind. So it controls it regulates the water that's on your eyes. It controls when you blink. It also regulates your heartbeat and all your internal organs. Yeah, your subconscious mind. Also, it keeps the records of your memories. Without a doubt. And so the mind, mental health is important. If you're stressing on a mental level, if you're opposite way. So mental health, you can't separate mental health from physical health. You cannot separate physical health from mental health because the PhDs and MAs and master degrees and they have a focal way of looking at things. I went to a liberal sociology, historical geology, astrology. So mental health, and then my degree is in behavioral science. Oh yeah, behavioral science. I understand that the mind controls the physical. And so I know y'all want to be scared. Y'all be scared, want to be scared. But I've been preparing for you. We've been prepared all our lives. Haven't y'all gone to church? Haven't y'all been going to church to be obedient? I mean, I've been prepared. I ain't scared because I'm prepared. My mama prepared me when I went to New Hope Baptist Church as y'all Ebonics. Or as a young lad, went to New Hope Baptist Church. So I was raised up in baptism as a Baptist. So I understand the foundation of God. I felt the present. I felt God at the Million Man March. Oh yeah, I'm a Million Man Marcher. I'm a different dude. Oh yeah, I'm a Million Man Marcher. This is the 25-year anniversary. Born in 1995, if you're youngin', the world stopped. Yes, the world stopped. The world stopped. And then this. So you're dealing with a different type of black man. Without a doubt, baby. So on that day, 25 years ago, we took a commitment. We took an oath. Oh, yeah, baby. We took an oath that we'll go back to our communities and raise our communities. But also, we took an oath that we will manifest our God-given talents. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. That was the oath 25 years ago today. Well, actually, in a month, October the 16th, we made a commitment as black men, 4 million black men. I'm a different type of dude. So 25 years ago, we made a commitment. We made a commitment to ourselves, to our community, to our families. We made a commitment that we'll be better men. We made a commitment that we will, oh yeah, take care of our families. Oh yeah, without a doubt, the radio station started manifesting. Oh yeah, now we're into internet. We about it. Manifest your God-given talents, y'all. That's the only way to save oneself during these pandemics. Oh yeah, if you're worried that you're gonna get an X on your door, I'm not worried about the X on the door. I got an X on my door. Of course, you got to be wise during this pandemic. You have to be wise, but at the same time, you can't be scared. If you're distant, pre-conditioned, if you know you got a prior illness, it's your responsibility to stay healthy. It's obvious you see people around you. Some people love you, some people don't. It's Black Friday, y'all. Today, we want you to be purposeful. Be purposeful today on doing business with a minority business. We have black businesses all around Omaha, all in Council Bluffs also. So let's cycle the dollar today. Let's support a black business. Entrepreneurship is going up. Yeah, God does say, 2 Corinthians, I think even Minister Farrakhan said, be still. So I guess we got to do 7:17. It's going to be a beautiful day. I think it'll be in the low 80s today here in Omaha. Man, again, I was out in Vegas and it was 115 degrees, man. I never experienced that kind of heat before. 115. So today's high here in Omaha is on Sunday here in Omaha, 100 degrees. Man, it's going to be warm. I'm going to play some more music, y'all. I had to reboot the computer earlier. We appreciate you guys supporting 95.7 The Boss. Again, today, Noah Black Business. Holla at me. There's resources online. A couple organizations have put together a list of black nonprofits as well as black for-profits. And so if you're looking at doing some business with black folk, black business, we want you guys to be intentional, especially black people. Black people need to be intentional on voting, on doing the census. We got a lot of work to do. We're doing too much whining and complaining. Vegas is going to be, shouts out to Vegas, it's going to be 109 today. 109. Wow. All right, we're going to play some more new music, y'all. Let me keep it rolling. We're going to go back up to the top. Let me see where I left off. Oh, yeah, B&B Box. They have 2 fighters fighting tomorrow. Yep, they got my man Stone Cold, Steve Nelson. He's fighting, defending his belt. They fighting tomorrow on ESPN. Also, you got Herring. out of B&B Boxing right here on 30th and Sprague. Right here, 2 championship fights from Omaha, Nebraska. Well, actually, Omaha fighters. They're going to be out in Vegas this weekend. Actually, probably in Vegas already. They fight tomorrow in Vegas. Omaha is going to be on the map, baby. Man, we everywhere. We world class, baby. We got world champions out of Omaha, Nebraska. We got the pound for pound from our town. Without a doubt, baby. We got the best boxer. We got the best boxer trainer in the world right here in Omaha, Nebraska, North Omaha particularly. Greatness comes from here. Shouts out again to Johnny Rogers for standing up for those young student athletes that protested at OPS because they won't be allowed to pandemic. But I keep telling y'all, mental is also part of the physical. Oh yeah, mental health is also important as well as the physical. I know y'all scared about the corona, but I'm running around scared. Don't be scared. Be wise. Stay quarantined if you have precondition. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Be wise. You have to be wise. Be wise and practicing great hygiene. Be wise. Be wise. If you sick, stay home. These are the things that my parents taught me as a young lad growing up in Hilltop Projects, walking down to Howard Kennedy Elementary School. Oh yeah, with all shiny because my mama got Vaseline all on me. You know, cause I'm black, y'all. I'm black. I get ashy. So my mama had to put a lot of Vaseline on me. I'm walking to school all shiny. But today, Black Friday, participate in doing business with black folk, y'all. Let's raise the economics of our community. The man. I don't know what man you're talking about. My name is Man. That's my nickname. My mama said, Man. So I don't know nothing about no boy. Y'all talking about me, the man? I ain't gonna get y'all. I am the man. That's my mama and my people that knew me in that era of my life. Right now, I'm known as Papa because I got a grandson, you know. He don't call me man, he call me Papa. I'm in a new era of my life. I'm 55 now. So I got a new name. You know how we are in the hood, got a lot of nicknames. It depends on when you knew me, what era, what time of my timeline of life. Then you my name. Let's see, we got a call here. Who's calling? Let's see if it's a bill collector. Hello? This is Vanessa? Hold on, Vanessa. I'm gonna put you in the air, Vanessa. Hold on a second. Get you coordinated. You say you been.
A lot of people don't. I've been making turmeric tea like for people like, and it really works. Like they don't even know like all the herbs and stuff that we have in our kitchen. It can knock all that stuff out.
Let me see. Hold on a second. Mama said, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
How we need to be more, our people are getting sick. Just not even our people, just like everybody, with the coronavirus and how we need to be more healthy and stuff like that. And I just have some tips to share with you guys. And it's some things that you probably won't try, some things that you probably will try, but it works.
Okay. Let me turn this music down. So I want people to hear this. And we always like to hear alternatives because wisdom is passed down through generations, and sometimes that wisdom is not passed on to our neighbors. And so we appreciate you, neighbor. We appreciate you, my neighbor.
Most definitely. I try to do that. I try to tell everybody what I be on, like, cause if you don't know, then it's like you don't say better. So yeah.
Go ahead, give us some tips.
Okay, so one thing that I do, I drink turmeric water. Okay, so I put like a little teaspoon of turmeric in my water, like my bottle of water. Pick it up. I drink it. It helps with a lot of things like high blood pressure, diabetes, like heart disease. It helps cure cancer, like inflammation, like your mucus and stuff like that. Like all the colds and coughs that's going on around here. You can also make it into a tea, which what I do, I put a teaspoon of turmeric, I put ginger in my tea, honey, and I believe. And also you have to put a pinch of pepper in it to activate the turmeric with the
spell that for me.
Inflammatory.
Spell turmeric. I think I got it right, but spell it to the community so they'll know.
TUMERIC. Turmeric.
Okay, TUMERIC. Now turmeric. That's the main ingredient that you use. Now I got
it for masks and stuff like that. You can use it for your skin, eczema, like dark spots under your eyes. Like if you have like skin conditions and stuff like that, you're trying to get rid of, make masks with turmeric. Like all you have to do is put a little bit of yogurt in your bowl, put a teaspoon of turmeric in there, honey. Mix it up, put your mask on your face. It's like all this stuff is natural.
Hold on a second. You put yogurt on your face?
Yeah, all that. Like I'm telling you, if you look it up, we got to do our research. Look up what like all this stuff that we're putting in our body, what we can put on our body. You know what I mean? Like the actual natural stuff.
I agree with you because
it's really good for you.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people don't know the skin is an organ. That's your largest organ.
You have to take care of it.
Interesting. We're going to have you come in and so what's your expertise? I mean, what inspired you to do research to prove health?
Okay, so I have a lot of things like my family. Like, okay, I have a lot of elders in my family. So like they have high blood pressure and stuff like that. Like we have diabetes in my family. My uncle passed away of cancer. My kids have eczema really bad. It's a lot of people that are losing their hair. Like I make aloe juice. I make hibiscus oil and shea biscuits and stuff like that. All this stuff that promotes hair growth and natural. That's what I'm doing. And I just wanted to be on that journey because I feel like we need to start taking care of ourselves. Like you said, like we need, like if you're not right, how are you going to take care of anybody? Like be anything for anybody else if you're not anything for yourself.
Without a doubt. Even when you're on the plane, it says put your mask on first. I mean, take care of yourself first, then you take care.
Absolutely.
So I agree with you. So Harley, so this is all self knowledge. Or just your profession? Are you a doctor? Or what?
No.
You sound like a doctor to me.
I want to be a doctor. Like I want to be a healer, but at first, like I want to take care of me. Like I was having a conversation with somebody and she was kind of right. I was like, I want to be a doctor. She was like, you need to be right first. Like you need to be cool first mentally. You know, that's what she was talking about mentally. Our mental health. Yeah, we need to do that. We need to take care of ourselves. And that goes along with the turmeric. Like it helps with depression. It helps with anxiety. It helps with all that stuff. Like all these medications like that big pharma's trying to give us. It has other side effects, make you want to commit suicide. These things that we're using that's in our kitchen, it don't have any of those side effects. It has more they have actually better properties in it than anything else. I feel like it's actual natural healing properties.
Right.
You know.
Well, I tell everybody when I go out to Vegas, everybody want to go see all the seeing stuff. But I actually go into a herb store called Heavily Grounded. I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna post on Facebook. I actually took a video this time, and when you go in there, they got one room where it has all the herbs. All the herbs. Oh man, it's so incredible. I call it God's pharmacy. Oh yeah, without a doubt, baby. All natural herbs.
So we need all the natural things because why would we put all this other medication in our body, all this harmful stuff in our body? We're paying other people to kill us, basically to kill us all, and then we could be actually healing ourselves and healing our people. You know, and like we need to be doing. And it's crazy because I'm 26 and I'm just now learning this stuff. Okay, and I really want to like actually be a vessel. You know what I mean? I want God to use me to be able to heal people. I want to be healed, you know? I don't want to go the other route. I want to go this route. I feel like this is beneficial. It's more for my betterment than my detriment. I feel like that is for the world.
So that way, natural fruits, vegetables, plants.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have some herbs actually not from Dr. Sebi, but from this girl named Crystal, the alkaline. Careful, like I really feel like that. Like we shouldn't be eating meat. We shouldn't be putting anything dead into our bodies. We're supposed to be putting everything that's living and that's flourishing into our bodies, like fresh fruit, tea. You know what I mean? Like we're not even supposed to smoke marijuana. We're supposed to drink it. You know, I feel like the right
Oh,
kind.
really? You can drink marijuana?
Yeah, you can. It's a tea. You know, it's an herb. You can literally soak it in your water, let it stem for like a good 10, 30 you can let it stem for like 20 minutes if you want to. And then you can drink it. I drank this Blue Lotus tea one time and it was kind of gross, but it was good. Like, and I like Pink Lotus tea. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you can out there for you that's healthy, you know?
Okay.
And that you would love. A lot of people don't know about it, but they probably frown their face up like, that's gross. I don't like that stuff. They probably drink coffee. You're surprised what it do for you if you change your diet, you drink your tea, you know, and you do the right things that you know you're supposed to do for your body, and y'all feel like you can heal yourself mentally and physically.
Do you got a number where people can contact with you? Get in contact with you? Yeah, what's your number?
Yeah. What? My number is 531 225 6932.
225 6932. And
correct. Tanessa Caradine. And if they need me to make them anything or if they have any questions, I'm definitely here to talk.
All right, Tanessa.
I don't know everything, but I definitely would love to share what I do know.
So you're an herbologist, huh? Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get up there. I promise.
So you're trying to challenge me? You know, I was just bragging. I studied all the ologies: psychology, biology, historical geology, astrology, all this. So I haven't studied, you know, this kind of ology. So I'm gonna yield to you. You on this one. I appreciate you calling in. Thanks for adding to the dialogue.
No problem. I know I always want to be a part of the conversation. I'll be, even when I'm in my car, you don't hear me, I'll be talking back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get my number out, so make sure you take down my number down. Well, maybe we'll have you on as a guest, so we can schedule that sometime.
All right, cool.
My number is 402-714-6482. I am the Mike Jones of radio. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
All right.
402-714-6482. Give me a call, and then we can schedule to get some other knowledge, some other alternative, to healing. All right. We'll appreciate you.
All right. Thanks. Have a good day.
And so I do got some turmeric. Okay. So now how do I need to use my turmeric? Because I got some. So I didn't know how to use it.
So many ways. Like, it's so many different ways you can use your turmeric. Like, you can, like I said, you can use it as a face mask. You can make your face mask if you want to. If you have dark circles or eczema or anything like that.
Okay.
You can put a teaspoon, like I said, in your water. Make sure it's hot water. It's been boiled. Put a little bit of cinnamon in there, a pinch of pepper, and some honey. Stir it up. Drink it. You'll be feeling great. It's best to drink that like twice a day, like before, like once in the morning time and once at nighttime. You'll be like relaxed.
Okay.
It has so many healing properties. Like, you'll feel really good.
Now you said actual pepper? Actual pepper?
Yeah, like a pinch of it. You won't even taste it because you know it's the turmeric and the cinnamon and the honey.
So I know. So pepper is a herb. So does pepper have some healing qualities also?
It does. Like, it activates the turmeric, like the healing properties in turmeric.
Okay.
Like, it's something in that pepper that makes it come alive even more.
Okay. Good. Well, we appreciate the knowledge. Was it Tanisha? Tanessa.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna mess your name up. Pray for me. For me. You know, I'll be stuttering.
All right.
Pray for me. All right, Omaha, Nebraska. See all the knowledge, all the intelligent wealth that we have in our community. Oh, it makes me feel all good inside. Make me feel all good inside. Make sure you give Tanessa. Did I say it right?
Yes, sir, you did.
531-225-6932. Give her a call. She just gave us a quick brew. I know I used the turmeric. I got it in my drawer. I just didn't know how to use it. So I'm gonna add me some cinnamon. I got some cinnamon. I got some honey. I got everything at home. Actually, in my cabinet. You're right.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go to my cabinet and put some stuff together. Now do I need to add some water?
Yeah, you got to put like 8 ounces of water in your store.
Okay. Okay. I mean, my mouth gonna be dry except for the honey. It's gonna be all sticky.
You gotta make like, if you have any ginger, like any fresh ginger, or if you have just like a regular ginger, like tea pack, Steep it in there in your turmeric tea for about good like 2 to 5 minutes, and then drink it. You'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I'm glad you said I can add water because that would been like all that powder and all that.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have tasted. It would have been horrible. It would have been real potent. That would have. I don't know.
I get it. Hey, that's the concentrated form. That's the concentrated form. All right. Well, we appreciate you. Make sure you give me a call. Like I said, we'll love to get you scheduled to pick your brain even more.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, Omaha. We appreciate the intelligent wealth from Miss Tanessa. I do got some turmeric in my the last time I went to Vegas, I brought some turmeric. I didn't buy none this time because I got 2 ounces of it last time. And so I'm gonna whip me some stuff up in the kitchen. She said I can add some water. In the house, we're gonna play some music real quick. We'll play one song, then we're gonna get my man Phil Rooney. He's in the house. We're gonna be talking about the latest stats here in Dutch County, the mask mandate, and all the other stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all, mental health is part of physical health. Oh yeah. So if they take out your mind, your body will die. So mental health is a part of physical health. Your mind is within your brain, which is a physical apparatus. It contains your thoughts on a cellular level. See, I'm going biology on y'all. All those thoughts are within the physical. The mental cannot be separated from the physical. So as we make decisions, you guys that are supposed to be all smart with the PhDs and the master's degrees, make decisions from the absolute, not from a focal point of view, because you got a PhD or a master's degree. Us BAs, man, we more diverse. We got us bachelors of sciences. We got more diverse. So let's use your diverse knowledge that God has given us. Let's make decisions for all, not for few. Again, shout out again to my man Johnny Rogers, man. I'm even more of he's even more of a hero of mine. He's standing up for those student athletes because he know the mental side of sports. Sports are, as my coach would say it, shouts out to Coach Trader. He still supports me. He was a male figure in my life when my father wasn't there. He's a white guy at 6'3", used to kick our butt on the basketball court, but make sure that we had great grades and make sure that we went to college. We have to do the right thing. We got to step up, y'all. Let me take a musical break real quick. Again, this weekend, Terrence Crawford, Brian McIntosh. They're going to be in Vegas. B&B Boxing going to have 2 champions fighting on ESPN tomorrow. Oh, yeah. They fight right here. They train right here on 30th and Sprague. We got the greatest boxing trainer in the world right here from this community. Greatness come from here. I'm just letting y'all know. So they fighting this weekend on ESPN on Cole. He's the GOAT. No one has entered the ring like he has. He always got some kind of costume. I want to watch what he's gonna look like tomorrow. So check it out. ESPN B&B Boxing is gonna be showcased tomorrow. We're going to give it up to my man, Terrence Crawford. This song is written by my man, the Small Town General, Bacon, the Small Town General. Boss with me.
I was gonna be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. My eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch.
I've been working hard for this right here. Giving my blood, my sweat, my tears. Always had dreams that I make it to the top. Even when it got hard, I kept going non-stop. Pops wasn't there, but my mama held it down. She tried to keep me from hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with the homies, running in and out the house. Big pounds on the table, big guns in the couch. I'm glad my little brother chose to take another route. Cause the little homie there for shortening it on the ounce. You gotta reach for the stars, aim through the clouds. Cause it's way more than life than what the streets talking about.
I was gonna be a star, so I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. Eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I'm on my Terrence Crawford, kids is straight.
And all my bills is paid. I
Ain't gonna let your worry me. Ain't gonna let your worry me.
My son plans they give to God. Now everybody on you talk about how they know you. Claiming what you own, everything that they showed you.
So I'ma shine. Even though where I'm from, they be hating all the time. Seem like they expect me to fall, but I ain't surprised. Eyes on the prize, now my city's on the ride. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I'm on my Terrence Crawford shit. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch. I feel like Terrence Crawford, bitch.
Say what you wanna say. You gon'
let your worry me. Don't let your worry me.
I say what you wanna say. You gon' hate anyway. You always gon' have something to say about the moves I make. As long as all my kids is straight and all my bills is paid, I ain't
gonna let your worry me. Ain't gonna let your worry me.
All right, Omaha. I got my guest in the house, Phil Rooney. He's a representative for Douglas County Health Department. We're just gonna talk about, some latest numbers. We got our ears to the ground, y'all. We got our ears to the ground, so we want to make sure that we're hearing accurate information. Oh yeah, the longevity of our health. So what's going on, Phil?
It's been a busy week. It always has been.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Longevity is necessary. We don't want you to die. No, we want you to live. That's why we bring you information from the
earlier. I do want to leave this with you right now. Share with you. Keep it around.
Okay.
There are 3 free mental health lines there that people can call anytime. I think they're all 24/7 services.
Okay.
So people can call those. They should not have any fear of stigma. They should not be ashamed to call it, as you say, mental health, behavioral health. It is a very real thing, and it can be treated and addressed, and people need to do that.
No doubt.
And we know the pandemic is wearing on people.
It is. I mean, I think I got a real good, solid mental, but man, sometimes I just took a break because you just got to change the environment. I took a video of I was with my grandson yesterday, and I picked up his brother. His brother is in 2nd grade, and man, it almost made me cry. He said, man, I'm glad school's back, but he said, I'm tired of being at home. I want to go to school. He said, I want to see my teacher. And you can see the stress of that 2nd grader. So that's why I say that we got all these people that got all these so-called degrees, but they're not making absolute decisions because they're not listening to even a 2nd grader saying that I'm tired of being at home. I want to go to school. And so we live with viruses. Is that correct? We live with viruses. Is that
Well, there are lots of viruses that we encounter during the course of a year, yeah. And one of them, flu season, of course, is coming up in now less than a month. So we want people to get their flu vaccine, even though the flu season in the southern hemisphere, where it's been winter, has been relatively mild, probably because of the good habits we've developed in battling the coronavirus. That's, obviously you can't talk to everybody in the southern hemisphere to figure out why it's happened.
Right.
But it's thought that wearing masks, better hand washing, maintaining your social distance, staying home when you're sick, that's helped reduce the spread of the flu this year. So we hope that continues up here, but we do want people to get the vaccine. There will be lots of flu. In fact, your flu shots are available right now. I actually have mine scheduled for a couple of weeks because it takes 2 weeks for the vaccine to provide protection. That'll put me right at the 1st of October when the flu season starts to be protected. So
okay. Now, but since everybody's quarantined, the flu, we can kind of anticipate, hopefully, that the flu season shouldn't be
more of a mild flu season. Last flu season there were strains out there that spread very easily. And I think we're still compiling the final numbers on the flu season because we got a little bit busy. And we hopefully that will not be the case this year. But so many things going on, William. Let me just bring you up to date on the numbers. We did not have any new COVID-19 related. And there's been a lot of discussion that only a certain percentage of people had only COVID-19, which is fairly typical of any communicable of underlying conditions, and you get sick with something else, and that then brings your life to an end.
Right.
And when I was looking at some statistics the other day, 50% of the country basically has high blood pressure. That's an underlying.
Man.
About over 40% of people in the country are considered obese. There's an underlying condition. And I cannot recall the diabetes percentage, so I'm not going to throw out a wrong number, but it's a large one, somewhat often related to obesity. So easily, more than half the country has underlying conditions that can be complicated by COVID-19.
Interesting.
So,
I mean,
it's very, a disease like Ebola that's communicable, that can kill you on its own. But the others generally work with something else and causes loss of life.
Right.
So
interesting. The mask mandate has it been extended? Are they looking at extending it?
City Council extended it into next month. Yes.
Okay.
So we have the health department is going to be reporting to them regularly on cases within Omaha. It is for Omaha. It's not for all of Douglas County, and so our epidemiology folks, the folks that are tracking the disease, have to pull out the cases that are in the Omaha zip codes, and some, and there probably are, and there are even places I'm sure where the city limits ends within a zip code. So they have to pull out those numbers reporting to the city council to monitor it. Right now we have about a 10% positivity rate on testing in Douglas County. We need that to be about 5% or less is what Dr. Adipur, health director, is looking for. So we have work to do there.
Is that realistic especially when you got free travel? Is that realistic, especially when you got I-80 going through one of the major highways going through Omaha? I mean, you got tourists, you got people stopping all 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's that is one of the things that complicates it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we have to shoot for. We have to work for that before it's going to be safe. There are places in the country that if we were traveling to New York City, we would have to quarantine for 2 weeks, which would pretty well take up your vacation, I'm thinking.
Right. So when you get to New York, you got to be on quarantine. So why even go?
Yeah. I suppose if you were going to go see family members and you wanted to stay at their house, you could do that and take off and leave. But I've talked to people that you are met when you get off the plane and they track you.
What?
Yep. They call you up to make sure that you're doing the proper things. Because remember what New York City looked like about 4 months ago.
Okay.
So they're certainly trying not to turn back the clock. We did have 114 new cases yesterday. They came to us yesterday. That was reported as of midnight. So those were cases from the day before. We'll get new cases here in about 2 hours. We'll find out how many came in yesterday.
Let me ask you a question. Since the school, are you guys looking at reports since the other school districts have opened up, are you guys taking stats of since from day one to like a 30-day to see how many kids have been affected or teachers versus the main population? Because right now you didn't even talk about school and people are still being affected.
I was about to talk about school.
Okay.
Good questions there. Yeah, we are tracking school cases, and we are actually working with the school nurses from the Omaha Public Schools because they know how to reach the kids, they know how to communicate with the kids, and they're trusted.
Mm-hmm.
So they are so far, and these are cumulative numbers. These aren't numbers for the past week. 94 students who've tested positive, plus 57 faculty and staff, and 804 individuals are being quarantined.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are tracking those, and we're not breaking it down by district. The districts will give you those numbers themselves, because as I think we've discussed before, within a single household, you may send one of your kids to prep and one to central, or one to north, or something like that. And so even tracking it by zip code does not give you the full story district wise. So the districts will be reporting out those numbers as they go along. Schools have been wonderful to work with.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now we are talking about more testing, and I think you and I have mentioned before we wanted to see more testing in North Omaha. That's happening this weekend. The Omaha Housing Authority, Charles Drew Health Center, and the New Era Baptist State Convention of Nebraska have worked with Test Nebraska. And
that's going on tomorrow and today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow.
Yep.
It starts at 10 o'clock to 2.
10 to 2. You can register in advance, or you can register there at the site. And I know Sal from OHA has made some arrangements to get people transportation to and from the test site.
Okay, good.
And we have a project the health department's been working on with the Omaha Police, the Omaha Fire Department, and CHI Health. There will be free masks distributed at the event both days too for those who need masks.
Again, that is at Eagle Nest Worship Center.
Yep.
Again, today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. free COVID testing. Again, you can register online. Just go to testnebraska.com, or you can register there. It's free. It's totally free. Again, we want Baptist State Convention of Nebraska, of course, Nebraska Health and Human Service, and Charles Drew and the Health Department, the Dutch County Health Department, for bringing this to our community. And so 2 days. So if you guys are concerned, go get tested.
Yes, and we would encourage everyone to get tested. There has been some little mixed messaging the past little while about that.
Everyone get tested. Yep, stop by, get free masks for yourself and your family. I was with my grandson. I got him a little mask, and so we rolling. You know what I mean? So let's be conscientious as we move. As we move day to day. So the mass extension has been another month.
It goes to the middle of
Americans go anywhere now. Can we fly anywhere?
I don't believe we can. I haven't checked on that because unfortunately, I'm not planning to do any traveling at the moment, or do minimal traveling, because but I don't believe that we can travel to, I think, still Europe. I think we're still banned from Europe for the most part. That's something I would have.
Are those numbers in Europe still going down?
Most places they are, yeah.
Except for America. And is it Brazil also? I think
Brazil has had a real problem, but you're also seeing it flare up again in various other locations because the virus hasn't gone away, and there are still a lot of people who can be infected with it. And we have seen a few cases where people have been over the disease, and apparently they're reinfected. We don't know that may not be something that you may be tested if there's still antibodies in you or what it picks up on. So we got about 6 or 7 months of experience with this disease compared to centuries like with the flu.
Right.
So there's a lot to learn, and we're learning a lot, and there are promising vaccines being developed. So
man,
we really need that. I'm looking forward to the day when that is available.
Man. All right.
Now, Labor Day is coming up this weekend. And we do have some concerns about this, as we did around Memorial Day and we did around the 4th of July. When your family and friends get together for food and fellowship, and you need to use that on a regular basis, especially when you don't have an opportunity to wash your hands.
Okay.
So social distancing needs to be emphasized, and it's even more important if you get together with people from another household. Wear masks when you go out in public, especially out of it too. That's not a good idea.
Okay. So even not even to adult or child either.
No, I wouldn't do that. We don't want to get the kids sick either.
Okay. All right.
There was there's reports about that when children get sick, they also can get very sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a story today that was carried on one of the local media outlets about a large portion, a significant portion of the kids who get really sick.
Okay.
And we know a lot of them have very mild symptoms as well. So best thing to do is don't let them get sick.
It's interesting. It's interesting how this virus is working, where some people, you're a carrier, you don't have no symptoms. And then other people get sick and die.
Yeah. A friend I used to work with in media passed just a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Was on a ventilator for 3 weeks. Yeah, I worked with him at the Associated Press. It's been in the media.
So where's the variance? I mean, that's a great variance from no symptoms and you actually carrying it, spreading it until a person that gets it and then gets really sick and dies.
And we don't know that some of the people who don't have symptoms don't have some sort of long-lasting damage. We know there are people that have that. I don't know it's those people. There's just still so much to be learned, but hopefully we can learn it with the protection of a vaccine before long, and research will continue.
Interesting. Any other advice or any other news that we didn't talk about?
Nothing, I don't think, particularly related to COVID. Keep doing the things that we've been doing. Be careful over the holiday weekend. We still don't have any. We have very few mosquitoes. There is one pool in the state where mosquitoes breed in pools. There's one pool in the state they found, and all the pools they examined, that has the West Nile virus, and that's out by North Platte.
Interesting.
So for whatever reason, it's not a lot of mosquitoes around this year.
Is it because of the drought? Because it hasn't measured. It's drought around here too.
That may contribute to the low number of mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that makes for a higher year in West Nile because mosquitoes feed on birds that carry it, that they bring it to us. Well, if the mosquitoes and the birds are all going to the same pools, they're more likely to share it. But if they're practicing social distancing because there's a lot more water,
right,
then they aren't as likely to spread it. That's one theory.
Right. Interesting.
So we don't know why. We're certainly happy to see it. We do trap for them, but there just aren't a lot of mosquitoes this year. And I don't know anybody who's too sad about that.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Well, I do also want to remind people, I know the Humane Society has been talking about it a bit, but this is the time of year when bats try and get in homes because it starts to cool off. It's supposed to be in the 50s, supposed to be 100 Sunday, I guess, and in the 50s catch it. Yeah. And especially if you've been sleeping and wake up and there's a bat, because a bat bite may not always be noticeable and they can spread rabies.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. I didn't know a bat can bite you like a mosquito. Well, I mean, bite you soft enough because mosquito hurt too. When you get bit mosquito, you know it. So, but if it bites softer than the mosquito and won't wake you up, man. That's.
There hasn't been a human case of rabies, so I don't know. But the frothing at the mouth, though, if you see an animal that is frothing at the mouth, that's one that you want to avoid. It's been decades since we had a human case of rabies. And they're basically, it's a death sentence.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rabies. You get rabies, but if you get bit and you get treated, if you go through the rabies treatment, it's very treatable when you catch it earlier or before it gets going.
Okay.
But once you get full blown rabies, yeah, that's very dangerous situation.
Okay. Omaha, the birds, the bloods. We're talking to Representative Phil Rooney, Douglas County Health Department, getting an update on. I mean, so we actually got to be practicing the same things because we
hotspot.
Right, and people go back and forth. So that's I don't
go back and forth to work.
Yeah,
interstate commerce.
Yeah, well, hopefully, man. The only thing that we can do, as for yourself, you got to get in the best shape for you. I encourage us to modify what we eat to increase our health. I'm gonna go. I haven't had a colon check. Have you had one of those things yet, Phil?
Yeah, I have, and I'm due for one next year.
So I got to get one.
Yeah, that is certainly in the news, isn't it? Sadly.
So I gotta get a colon check, and you know how us males are, and checking out prostate against those stuff. So well, we got to get that done because I'm 55. I don't want to die at 55 when something I can been check. So we're gonna be proactive on that. We're gonna encourage you guys to be proactive on your health. Also, make sure you guys continue to practice great hygiene. Be the example for your young people.
You did mention a very good point there. That hopefully we don't think about emphasizing enough because we hope people are doing it. But eat right, get your rest, drink plenty of the proper fluids, and especially Sunday, drink a lot of water. You're going to want to be drinking water, really hydrated, but eat right, get your rest, and make yourself as healthy as possible. So if you do get COVID-19, or if you get the flu or anything else, that your body's ready to fight it off.
Without a doubt. So I'm telling you, God has given us time, y'all. He's given us time. It says I'm not a expert on the Bible, but I think it's in 2 Corinthians. It says God says, "Go inside and be still." This is what they're recommending with the quarantine. Go inside and be still. And so we want to encourage you guys again to go inside, be still. If you have to go outside, wear your mask. Just wear your mask. Just wear your mask. It's just a simple task.
Be sure to wear the mask inside around people.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be within 6 feet of people outside, please put it on there too.
Without a doubt.
It's not perfect, but it does make a difference.
Anything can help during this time. If a virus don't have a host, it will eventually die out in the last host. So it's like that. What's that one movie, The Living Dead? And if you walking around, the zombie walking around, and the zombie gets you, now you're a zombie. So see how they quarantine away from the virus like the zombies. Quarantine, we will have some great effects. It's going to be going on a year. In March, it'll be a year. And
hopefully by March, we'll have a much better handle on this. I hope this does not become something that is a part of our lives for a long time. If we don't respond properly, it could be.
Interesting. Well, Omaha, the birds, the bluffs. We've been talking to my man Phil Rooney. We're gonna take a musical break. Hopefully, you guys got the knowledge that's necessary to keep you safe. Phil, what's your number at the health department? But also, if you guys need any assistance, the Douglas County website have all tons of information in regards to eviction relief. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the CARES Act funding is going through. That's not through the health department, but it is going through part of the Douglas County government is handling that. So, want to go to the Douglas County website. But the thing, if you need have questions, 402-444-3400. That's the Douglas County Health Department information line, and they'll get you steered in the right direction there.
Without a doubt,
they will not be there on Monday. They're on Labor Day.
Okay. All right.
That they will not be closed. And also, the Test Nebraska sites have been running Monday through Saturday. Test Nebraska is also taking Monday off at those sites. The sites at the Metro South campus, at the Crossroads, and at Oakview Mall. All of those sites will also be closed on Monday.
Okay. All right. So we got sites all over the community. There's no excuse for not getting a free test here in North Omaha, West Omaha, South Omaha. There's facilities all over the community. Remember, everybody's taking a holiday off, so there'll be no testing on Monday. Be careful as you guys. Please keep them safe. Keep them safe. How has the nursing homes been, Phil? Had it been getting better?
We're still spending a lot of time working with them. There are concerns. They continue to be concerns. But we're seeing, of course, cases come out of the schools, construction, which is everything from small painting companies to the people working the roads. There are a lot of outbreaks there. And packing plants continue to be a big concern.
Interesting.
We do have had a change in who is getting sick. For now, it's turned this way over the past couple of weeks, but the largest percentage of cases is now in the white population, but it's only 37%, 35% is among Latinos. African American population, about 10.5% of our cases come from there, and that is actually less than the black population percent.
Is in the white population? Is it because I was out in Vegas, Phil, and mostly everybody had the mandate, but then you got certain people that got certain signs that said that this is America, and we don't wear a mask. I think it said no mask for Nevada, and these you got these groups everywhere. So I mean, how can we combat that type of rhetoric? I mean, or behavior, really.
Well, at some point, I think people will start to be cited, and we want to keep getting across the message. We just have to keep sharing the message. But the direction I've been reading, a lot of it is in 20 to 29-year-olds. So a lot of that's, especially at the lower edge of that demographic, it's college kids.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Young people, be wise out there.
Yeah. So, and we know that from tracking cases.
Okay.
We know that a lot of it is people going to
bars and stuff too. Okay.
Yeah. Socializing. Put you in close proximity. You have a few drinks. You get a little louder. You spray droplets. There you go.
Sturgis.
We have cases from Sturgis. Not a whole lot yet. Last time I checked, but we have some. And other cases came out of South Dakota that we have not yet directly tied to that.
Okay.
So, and we're seeing that across the country.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Remember, as you go day by day, if you are having any problems with dealing with anything socially, call 211 here in Omaha. Well, actually in the metro area, you probably can call that number. If you need anything that's on the domestic side, any needs that can help you out, 911, of course, that's emergencies. If you have any mental issues, there's a 988 number also you can call. That's a federal suicide number. Also, you can call Nebraska Family Helpline at 888-866-8660. You call Nebraska Rural Response Hotline, or you can call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Locally, we have Boys Town. And so we want to utilize the services here in the metro area. So if you're having any mental issues also, or any mental issues, Charles Drew is providing free mental health counseling. So there's people for you to talk. There's just not a stigma with counseling. We get counseling when we talk to our brothers, our peers, our colleagues, our mamas. That's counseling. That's the same thing as when you go see a therapist. They're giving you advice and direction to hopefully best guide your life.
And if I'm not mistaken, you have some guidance and training in this area too.
Science, so that we know that's what we try to do here every day. We try to practice on behavioral modification. So yesterday was loving yourself. Wednesday, winning women Wednesday, we acknowledge the women. Tuesday, tell the truth. We practice on not only telling the truth, but receiving the truth. Monday, we want to practice in great commerce. Friday, we also want to practice in great commerce. And so we can improve, the economic part of our community also. So Phil, you are necessary. Make sure you guys give Phil Rooney a call if you have any needs from the health department. 402-444-6427 in regards to planning anything that's food related.
The better number though to call for advice is the 444-3400 number.
3400, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Again, that's 444-3400. You get anything that you need from the health department. Also, again, they monitor all food. I know eventually we're gonna be starting socializing. Is September Fest going on?
September Fest was canceled for the year.
Okay.
So that the parade, all the the rides, the food, all the music, that's not happening this year, and that started about 44 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So that's something. But yeah, our food inspectors are out working daily.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. The Birds, the Bluffs. Oh yeah. In Omaha. We'll be right back with you. It's 8:15. September the 4th, y'all. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So get out today. It's gonna be, I think, probably the mid 80s, around about 86 today. Tomorrow's gonna be like 94, but it's gonna be 100 degrees on Sunday. Let's be conscientious of our neighbors. If you have an extra fan or if you need a fan, make sure you guys call 211. They can guide you to the right nonprofit that can help you with that need. Hold on 1 second. We'll play some new music. We're going to play for the Hall of Famers. This is an old school. My man Lon Measy, Watch Me Glow.
It's the Lees, tycoon status at 2 T's. Stuntin' trying to get up on me some cheese. Double shot of he's when I approach the bar. Ladies pointing and whispering, ooh, he a star. High line, I'm stuntin', write my number on the dollar. Rip it in half, give her a half, pop my collar. She said she got paper, but I ain't tripping off $1. Whenever you ready, just hit me up and I holler. They play up my song, I gotta get out there and glow. When the beat came on, I heard the ladies holler, oh. A player like, whoa, all these ladies on the floor. When nobody dancing till I came into the door. Don't hate my flow, step back and let me shine. These all friend haters can't mess around with game time. These haters must be blind, I be hearing about the hate. I try to let y'all shine, but my fans tired of waiting, player. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. With my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my CD hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my city hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. I'm a pimp, like David Banner and Flip. Big bottle in my head, walk around with Olympus. Game time, you can find me in the club getting tipsy. Ladies all around the place, so you can't miss me. I glow. You can see TVs while I'm driving. Chrome all on the rims like the Cadillac gliding. In the city of the hate, still hustling, balling. I'm a cash money brother, but I ain't from New Orleans. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. I'm on the mo. Me and my guy, we do the fool at the club, burst cutting. You know how we do. I'm a stunner like Evil Knievel, and I'm flying like an eagle. Do it real big up for my people. Game time. All drinks on me. Y'all know where I be. I'm in the VIP. Get at me at the bar. Watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my CD hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my city hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. I'm in the bar getting cold off the hip, going easy. In the back of the club, trying to get me a breezy. In the dime piece here, like, baby, what's up? I got a bottle of my wet. Come on, get you a cup. I'm taking 6, throwing up my click. Game time, entertainment in the house, and we make hits on the road, doing shows, representing the O. Everywhere that I go, got them watching me glow. Let's sip something, I stay VIP. Everybody in my clique, all drinks on me. We ride big bodies, 24s on blades, ice all on my wrist, on my ring, on my chain. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. With my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my CD hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow. When you see me at the bar, watch me glow. Pop my collar, I'm a star. Watch me glow. When my city hit the streets, watch me glow. On the candy with the beats, watch me glow.
Oh, yeah, we're going to continue. Shouts out to my man Phil Rooney for giving us the update with the health department. That was my man Lon Measy. Wakanda 1. Gas, y'all. We'll keep it rolling this morning with some music. We got next guest coming in. Deborah Dogbush. She's going to be talking about Afro swag. Oh, yeah. We're waiting on her to come through. Stay with us, y'all. You listen to 95.7 The Boss. 19. September the 4th, y'all. Boss with me.
Big time. Gasoline, gasoline. Know what I mean. What's the fuel to your fire? Fire, what's your fuel? Gasoline, kerosene, hate, love, or breaking rules. What's your motivation? Where's your filling station? All I'm finna do is paint a little illustration. Find a source that make you move. Rev your engine up. Maybe not if you enjoy living life on stuck trust. I've been there before, on me talking about I know my time, but still ended up stranded. Had to dig deep and find the fuel for my life. Something to start me up every time and make me wanna grind. Mine ain't the same as yours ain't the same as mine. I'm challenging you to find the trigger in your mind. Start your engine up, put you in drive. Foot on the gas, you don't need no rearview mirror. You going places in your brand new ride. When you refill, chill, try not to spill all your fuel. Blow it up. Don't spill all your fuel.
Cold hunt on the beat. You ever been on beat and got nothing left? Gotta put the work in if you ever wanna win right now. What's it gonna be? Put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas,
Big time.
put on the gas.
Oh yeah, man. That's that Ricardo one, y'all.
Put on the
Keep rolling, y'all. Next coming up, my man, Kenny Bars, Rum Cake, y'all. It's 8/22. September 4th, y'all. It's Black Friday. Make sure you guys, oh yeah, find a black business to do business with today, y'all. Let's change our economics. The only way to do it is to do it. Shouts out to my niece. Oh yeah, lady. This song's called Rum Cake, y'all. Without a doubt, y'all. We got a guest coming up, Deborah Dogba. Stay tuned with us. I'm gonna be talking about, oh yeah, you. It's an all-white party this weekend, y'all. Oh yeah, all white. You know I'm black. You know I'm black, and me and all white. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be looking. Oh yeah, crystal clear. Man, Kenny Bars, y'all. Let's relax. Take it away, Kenny. Boss with me.
I know you about that bankroll, so I had to hit you with that mace flow. Pull up to your crib and girl, I hate it when you say no. My game cold. When I met you, swear that you was J-Lo. Body of a goddess, girl, be careful with that halo. Okay, so what I gotta do to get you vibing with the crew? Ain't trying to violate your mood, but girl, my eyes been stuck on you. So what are you into? Flowers, maybe fruit, you know the club, it ain't my move. We can lay up and catch a snooze. Ain't trying to run no game on you, and you the bomb. Let me come and put this flame on you, and when I'm gone, I don't want no other thing but you. Daydreaming at the ceiling in my room got me saying, "Go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying, go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying, I know I rap nice, bump the stereotype. I need a nice wife who can give me a slice, feed me at night. When together we can take off in flight. Tell me your goals, and when you reach them, I can bring them to light. Now listen, it's apparent that all of what you've been hearing ain't nothing like what I'm giving. I'm different, I know you feel me. Hold up, what's the deal? My mind like Johnny Gill. Just know I'm so for real. Find a place where we can chill and be cool, cause I seen games too. Put your finger in my phone, but these hoes ain't you. Sure, I keep a couple fans, but that's how I do. Many girls around the world, but ain't nothing like you. So go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying, go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying, go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake. I'm saying, go, shorty, it's your birthday. He shouldn't have let you go in the first place. You probably hear this all the time, but girl, you worthy. And it's a celebration, my you sweet as rum cake.
I tell you, man, that was a nice cut. We're gonna bring our guests in. Get this cut, man. I love these two cuts. Top down, y'all. Check this one out, y'all.
First class.
Flag with me this morning.
Top down in the whip. Speeding like I'm never gonna crash. Live every day like it's my last. Spent a couple stacks on the trip. Ain't even take a sip of a tip. I got more racks in the stash. Live every day like it's my last.
Motivation ain't never been a problem for me. While y'all was doing time, I got a degree, wrote a book, ran for office, and dropped a CD. The proof is in the pudding, homie. You not like me. I was raised much different, special since an infant. When you're born to spit bars, then your songs hit different. I might beat the beast up, but I don't hit women on the coast of Costa Rica with my family just chilling. Top flight on deck, tequila with the lemon. You ain't gotta like it, but that's just how I'm living. Instead of all the hating, you might want to mimic. And for the right price, I could show you how I did it. Return on investment, I can show you how to flip it. I'm trying to see a Billy. Boy, I'm on a mission. Different scenes in my life play like motion pictures. Rappers on their drizzy, they some acting. And
First class, take a trip. Top down in the whip. Speeding like I'm never gonna crash. Live every day like it's my last. Spent a couple stacks on the trip. Ain't even take a sip of a tip. I got more racks in the stash. Live every day like it's my last.
I overcame things that made greater men stumble. Regardless of my accomplishments, I try to stay humble. I never been much for being in the limelight. I'd rather read a book while I get my mind right. People hate you, mad that they ain't you. Bring up things that's painful and tell you what you can't do. I elevate above the hate, I'm in a new atmosphere. My career taking off, I'm in a new stratosphere. It's a lot of folks that's mad that I'm here. I celebrate the hate, champagne glasses in the air. I ain't in the slipping, I'm just in the winning. I might sign a deal, but for now I'm independent. I'm on my Percy Miller cause there ain't no limit. They call me IZ, boy I'm the realest. You act like men, but y'all gossip like women. I've been real since Doobie, you can ask the homie Senseless.
First class, take a trip. Top down in the whip. Speeding like I'm never gonna crash. Live every day like it's my last. Spent a couple stacks on the trip. Ain't even take a sip of a tip. I got more racks in the stash. Live every day like it's my last.
All right, y'all. That sometimes I have time. Bream and I be have hard times pronouncing it. I wish they just had a regular name, just regular names. Why don't they just have a regular name? This next song, y'all. We got a guest in the house. We got my co-host Martine's in the house. But we're gonna play one more song. This song is called "Same." It's by Raquel. Raquel and my man Sherman Well.
We don't come for trouble. We not here to bring pain. We only want our freedom. We're tired of these games. My people in the struggle. We have so much to gain. Only if we realize we are all the same. Yeah.
I'm not here for no trouble. I'm just here to explain that my people is tired of brainwashing mind games. Understand it. We descendants of slaves, but now they keep stressing we free. With all the agendas they still pushing in our communities. The lack of unity like you and I could never be. Subconsciously taught to think my own race is my true enemy. But now I know we guys with mental higher ways of thinking. And we was free before slave ships and Abe Lincolns. And Martin tried to preach us, and Malcolm tried to reach us. And Rosa Parks showed us that we really don't have to give our seat up. Somehow we fail to see the power of our true potential. Except it's still wanted from people proving that they still against you. We need to heal ourselves before we try to integrate. Remember, everything is not food
we
that get put on your plate.
Trouble. We not here to bring pain. We only want our freedom. We're tired of these games. My people in the struggle. We have so much to gain. Only if we realize we are all the same.
yeah. Got our bodies looking de-stressed, mind going crazy, yeah. What do we do next? Gotta go ahead and get it for a reason. Gotta win and got it for a reason, yeah. Living in the land, got our bodies looking de-stressed, mind going crazy, yeah. What do we do next? Gotta go ahead and get it, push it for a reason. Gotta win and got it for a reason. My people bleed out, but why we bleed out? Kids is deep in. We don't come for trouble. We not here to bring pain. We only want our freedom. We tired of these games. My people in the struggle. We have so much to gain. Only if we realize we are all the same. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, my girl Real Kells from South Sudan. Oh, I got goosebumps all in me, all in me. She hooking up my man.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Dean, the cover page. Yeah. Okay. It's very like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I remember driving the school bus back in college.
All right, Omaha. The birds, the bluffs. We got a guest in the house, and I got my swag.
No, you don't.
You don't. Okay, how about this? Wait.
You do not have swag on.
I do.
I almost text you. I was like, you should wear your t-shirt tomorrow. But I did. I was like, he'll get it.
Well, I wore. Yeah, I know I wore it last time.
I saw it,
But
yeah.
Dept back in the house.
I know, but I didn't want to show all my muscles. Today. You know the muscles be bulging, Martine. But I got my swag on, y'all. Oh yeah, my swag hat.
Okay, look at
my shirt.
I think he likes that color.
Which one?
I think he likes
Yeah,
orange.
orange is my favorite color.
Oh, wow.
Because he's
There you
wears
go.
other
Yeah.
shirts
Mhm.
that color.
Yeah, orange
Yeah.
and red. The bright colors. Like the strong colors and stuff like that. So I love it. So Omaha, the birds are blessed. We have our guest in the house. She's been here before, but she's a trendsetter in media. I love it. And when we get our brothers and sisters from the homeland, I love the mixture, the blends, the vision, the swag.
The swag. All right.
And so we have a multi-talented young lady. Multi-talented, and the ladies have been trendsetting in regards to entrepreneurship. Shouts out to Pharrell and Jay-Z coming out with this new song called Entrepreneur. It should be a theme song for all those young ladies and young men that's aspiring to be them. Oh yeah, they're manifesting their God-given talents, and we love to brag off of it here at 95.7 The Boss. Yeah, we actually brag off our neighbors. You know how these stars are, Martine. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, and predicates to introduce themselves. We're going to let her introduce herself, and then we're going to get right into the dialogue. So how you doing, mademoiselle?
I'm doing fantastic. My name is Deborah, like you said. I live here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm from Africa. And
What country?
What country?
Well, that's very difficult to say. I'm Pan-African, so I'm from Ghana and Togo.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Ghana and Togo in the
In
house.
the house.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Cool. We like both of them. Mix it up. Martine be going to Ghana all the time. We come back with wonderful stories,
Mhm.
of our heritage. And
Yes.
oh man, I feel a great link. So I'm paying up all my debts so I can fly next year. I'm paying up all my debts this year. And so I'm being still paying on my debt so I can be in Ghana and Togo next year because I got it going on over there.
Right.
So obviously, from America, we always get a negative side of Africa. We don't see the talent that comes from the great continent, far as the vision and far as the the entrepreneurship. They don't promote this they don't promote this the creative side.
Hey, Dean.
So
Shout out to his mom.
Yes.
heck yeah, without doubt.
G.
Mama
Without
G.
doubt.
Mhm.
So
Florence.
Yeah, heck yeah. So it's great to see a true vision of our brothers and sisters.
And you know who this is, right?
Yep. She's that's what's calling wife.
Yeah. What you call him?
Yeah. He got a very unique name.
Is it
Jibril?
Jibril.
Yeah.
Jibril. Yeah, Jibril.
Mhm. And his wife.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. This is the cellist.
Yeah, professional.
Yeah,
Professional.
she plays. Yeah, she's a
She's been
professional
on the show
player.
before. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Monterey. Yeah, nice.
And like you said, that's the reason why we're here, to promote Africa.
Okay.
You can hear in my accent, I'm not from here originally, right? And having an accent, it means that you have the ability to speak other languages and dialects, and that has an influence on your English, your pronunciation and everything else. And most of the times when we travel, we go to other places in the world, people kind of, like you said at the beginning, they don't recognize the talent, or they don't really take us seriously because of how Africa has always been painted.
Right.
Right. So, go ahead.
Sorry,
I get excited.
I understand.
Heck no. But I brag off and when African Americans are so see blacks over here they like to separate ourselves from our brothers and sisters that's from I would say new immigrants per se. I don't know how we associate because I don't want to separate because we all family.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah, we all family. And I appreciate when I get an African person around and I can feel their vibe and hear their language. And then I said, dang, they speak all these different languages. I said, they're really smart. And I said, dang, how can we develop commerce together? Because when Martine go over there, she talked about import export.
Yeah.
And so I'm figuring how can we come together as a community because we got young Sudanese brothers and young Sunni African brothers and sisters that are having trouble growing up because right now they feeling racism for real.
Right.
It you just black. I don't care you from Kenya. I don't care you from Nigeria. You black. And so they're experiencing the real world of America. But man, but I appreciate first when I go to the African event, just the flavor we got.
Oh.
We got so much flavor.
Very, very talented, as we are as Black people, as Africans, African Americans. That's our culture. We may have been disconnected due to the transatlantic slave trade, but that's where we get it from, especially entrepreneurship. Yes. That's one of the things I experienced when I went to Ghana was almost like 80-90% of the population, everyone has their own business, their own side hustle, whatever the case may be. And I said, now that's where I get it from because, I'm an entrepreneur, business owner, So I understand more when I went there because I could see it for myself. So that's why I always come back and talk about it because we need to know who we come from, where we come from, and where we get the things that we do are just our whole spirit in Africa and kings and queens.
Exactly. And I'll piggyback on everything that you said. That's our vision, that's our mission as Afro Swag Media and Magazine. You went back. Now that you came back, your narrative is different.
It is.
Our tagline is the ethnic wave. And our slogan is, let's engage with the community.
Yes.
Let's narrate our own story. like she just did. That was perfect, like great, right? And
That's
let's
right.
empower each other.
Right.
We are not different. We are the same from the motherland. And like you said, we have talent. Despite our accent or whatever, or however we were painted, we are going to narrate our own story. And that's what we're here for. And that's what we're doing right now. So it's the ethnic wave. If you haven't joined the movement yet, hashtag AFSwagMag. We are on all social media platforms.
Okay.
I love it. AF swag
Mag.
mag. Get with the swag, y'all. Get with it.
Now Deborah is the publisher of African Swag Media Magazine. Media and Magazine. It's a beautiful magazine. It's in color. She's always highlighting African businesses. Same thing that we do here. We highlight the different talent within our own community. If you are a business and if you want to get in contact with Deborah, and if you're Black, you're African, you're from Africa. I don't care if you're from Lincoln or Omaha or Sioux City. If you're Black, you're from Africa.
That's what we call the diaspora. And this is the African Diaspora Magazine. Diaspora means immigrant, expatriate. Like, you're not right now living on the motherland.
Right.
You're living somewhere else.
Right.
But you are African. Originally from Africa. Your ancestors are from Africa. You are part of the diaspora.
Right now. And so y'all African, y'all new masses, y'all Negroes, all y'all players, ballers, you know what I mean? All these
Shot callers.
Yeah, y'all pimps. y'all from Africa, y'all. It's good news.
Right, it's a good thing.
It's good news. And so we want to just learn, break down stereotypes and men new relationships. I was blessed to get an award for the African community. I got it right there. Even my brothers from Omaha, they haven't give me nothing. Y'all ain't give me nothing. Y'all ain't give me a doggone thing. My own neighbors live 2 miles away from me. They ain't give me nothing, Martine. I gotta give my brothers. No. My brothers and sisters from 5,000 miles away, they came and give me an award. Look at my brothers and sisters. My African brothers and sisters gave me an award. That's the only award I got. Oh Lord. I thought I did some work in the community, Martine.
You did do some work.
I ain't doing no work, Martine. But the people in Omaha said you ain't doing no work, man.
Show that off. Show your award off.
Show them award, man. Come on, the African community, man.
Over here, King.
Hey, shouts out to Judy. Judy, I'm gonna be hosting her thing in
Judy Obadugo.
Yeah. Thank you for the last name. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the last name. And I'll be here announcing her thing. See, I got an African community reaching out because maybe it's because I'm reaching out, Martine.
They love you. They love you.
And I'm glad you're mentioning all these events because we have one big one coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is this Sunday, September 6th.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All white party.
The sad.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now you get all people. No. She get people. That's like remember Hard Nights and when Red Fox and the homegirl were in the kitchen and she had the hash. You get my mouth all ready for the party, and now it's sold out. The party is sold out. You get people all over the African diaspora up, and then you're gonna say it's sold out.
We are working on some stuff to streamline.
Okay.
And we will probably have tickets out there for people to at least, watch online.
Move the party outside like MJ did. Move the party into the parking lot. Move the party in the parking lot.
We are the hashtag AFSwagMag and we can make everything happen.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
She body, y'all. She body. Okay.
Let me tell you about the power of collaboration.
Okay.
Yes.
So this event is going to be hosted by Omaha Diversity Experience. And the promoter, his name is Jubel. Some people call him Sexy Togolais.
All right, shout out to Jubel. Is Jubel watching? No, Jubel need to be watching this.
I don't know if you're watching, but shout out to you.
But why I don't get no nickname like that?
They working on it. You want a nickname?
Yeah, I want a nickname. So Jubel is Sexy Jubel?
Sexy Togolese.
Well,
That's the other brand. You
okay,
know?
well, I need me something.
You know, we'll come up with something just for you.
Yeah,
right.
So on Sunday,
I'll wait. I'm patient.
on
Calm
Sunday,
down.
we are going to experience like it's going to be lit, right?
Okay.
And thanks to our supporters, we have the Miracle Hills Clinic, we have Gen Pro of Omaha.
All right.
We have
Toomey.
Toomey.
He had his birthday
he's a
celebration.
he's a big supporter. And we have John Wedrago, who is a bilingual realtor here in Omaha. We have so many people supporting us. African Farms. Hey, if you need your ethnic food, go to African Farms.
That's right.
So like I said, we are partnering, collaborating with Omaha Diversity Experience. The promoter is Jubel, to bring you this unique experience. You're going to experience everything from Africa, the music, the talent, the outfit, you know, it's all white party. And I have this swag t-shirt.
Hey.
It will be available. We're going to have like prizes. I have, you know, we are always prepared. We are from Africa.
Right,
winter is around the corner. So we have, I don't know if they can see it.
There's your camera right there.
All right. We have this that we'll be giving out. And, my favorite. I love it.
I love Dept.
I hope
She
this
is together.
doesn't mess up my hair.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Can they see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is the black one. And this is the orange one that King is wearing right now. So we will be giving out prizes. It will be amazing. Like I said, it's a sold out. We are working on some stuff to see what we can do right now, but it's going to be amazing.
Where is it going to be at?
It's at the Commerce Village down on 10th Street. The location itself is the ideal location. With COVID-19, you know, we are practicing social distancing.
Right.
And we'll be wearing our fancy masks from, you know, African print. I have one here that I'm not wearing right now. But I mean, on Sunday, you'll see all kind of masks.
I love
amazing,
it.
Colorful.
Print.
Yes.
I'm ready. I got mine.
Yes.
You know I got mine.
Okay. Now let me do this. You know. All right.
You good. You good.
Thank
you good. So Omaha, Nebraska is going down. Unfortunately, but they're working on it.
Yes, we're working on it.
Unfortunately, it's sold out, but they may be streaming it in so people can attend that way. That's always a good way when events sell out.
Yes.
Streamline it, the Wi-Fi, use the technology so that other people can attend these events. This is awesome. Now, just kind of tell us the dream behind this media magazine idea.
You know, like everyone almost, identifies me as the entrepreneur, you know. I've been doing business, helping small and medium businesses promote, grow, and even start the business from an idea to an established business. And obviously and naturally, my people, they started coming to me because of the ability to speak different languages and to understand the vision and where they're coming from. And that's how I was able to identify that we don't have that exposure. We don't have that visibility that we need to really take the business from A to Z, or to really promote the business. So this idea came, hey, why don't you just start a magazine that is focused on the African diaspora? And in here, we promote so many businesses that are local. It's a nationwide magazine. We have doctors, lawyers, we have talented people, fashion designers, and these are people we collaborate with. These are people that support us. And one more time, if you allow me, I would like to give a shout out to Dr. Ali Maman, Miracle Hills Clinic. He's a big supporter. Gen Prof Omaha, he's another one. Judith Obodugu, she supports us. She's always the African Farm. Don't forget African Farms. The most important one to get your ethnic food.
That's right. Outstanding work. This is a beautiful design. Omaha, Nebraska. How can people get a copy of the magazine?
We have it everywhere in most stores, and they're mostly available in ethnic stores like African stores, different businesses here locally, colleges, universities. And we have our contact information. We're on Facebook. Let us know if you want to be a distributor, and we have some copies also here for you guys. Anyone that needs a copy, drive by, stop, and pick one.
Okay. So you got copies, physical copies in stores locally?
Yes, we do. It goes out really fast. Like the minute we drop, I don't know, 200 copies, the next day it's all gone.
Okay.
And how much is it?
These copies, so for the first year, it's absolutely free. If you want to donate something to help with the publishing, we will take it. But the first year, it's free. And actually, we started this. The first issue, can I have the first issue? That's the one with my picture on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'll give it back to you. So the first one was published in December of last year, and that was published on December 24th. That was on my birthday. And
nice.
then, so we are less than a year. And for the first year, it's basically going to be free. And then the second year, I'm not going to announce it. It's going to be really affordable. But the first year, it's free.
Okay, good, good.
And we take advertisements, and our next fall issue will be coming up in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So you have a team of 4, you guys, that help you?
Yes. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me give a shout out to my team. So we have Wonderful. His name is Wonderful. We are all wonderful here.
And he got a nickname too, King.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean,
is it Togbe?
That's his real name. Yeah, Togbe.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Okay. So Wonderful is his real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we call him Coco T.
See, there's his nickname, Coco T.
Yes.
And then we have Lady Medea. And we have my brother. He's the IT behind everything. And myself. Yeah, a team of 4.
So,
nice.
Just a slide.
So, I believe your name is your name. Is it an Igbo name or is it Yoruba?
None of those. No.
I was looking at the name and I thought that. So, where are you from?
So my mom is from Ghana and my dad is from Togo. I was born and raised in Togo.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay. Well, that was
totally.
Say it. What do you like? What experience do you have with Igbo or Yoruba name?
I've been to Africa 4 times.
Just talking to my bit, bro.
Can we see him? Is he okay on camera?
I've been to Africa 4 times, and like especially when you go to certain places, you learn certain things. And so when I started listening to the names and then I read your name, I don't have a mastery, of course, of any language there, but because there's so many different dialects that exist there. But one of the things that I saw was like, I heard Wonderful, and then, you go, like my play mother that is from, it was Patience, right? Patience Ayana. So there's like certain things that you see in some languages kind of overlap as it relates to certain things. That's what I wanted to ask.
You mean my middle name, Adzovi?
Your last name.
Oh, my last name. My last name, they did the ancestry thing and they found my last name in Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Liberia, Guinea, and Togo.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay. I just it resonated with me, and it was just kind of different dialects say different things. You can have something that says milk here, but it says bed in a different area. So,
right.
Because I've traveled in a number of areas, it's like, okay, I'm not sure, but I think, and I really didn't want to say anything, but
right.
That was that.
Let me tell you about my middle name, Adzovi, and it's written with a Z. Now, when you go to instances of Togo, It's written with a J. Ajovi, Adzovi is the same thing. It just means that you're born on a Monday, right? Now, when you go to the next door in Benin, same spelling, but they pronounce it Ajovi. What does Ajovi mean? A thief.
It's like aqua. Like if I say aqua, well, you might think initially what you have
water.
So depending on whether I say aqua, or aqua, those are three different things.
Right.
Milk, bed, and the other one means something totally different. My language translations are.
You've been in America too long, man.
It's that's the world.
Right,
You know what I mean? And then if you say, well, that word is from here, but that's not necessarily true. It's from everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. This is what we call being open-minded.
Right.
To learn and to accept everybody, our brothers and sisters. Hey, this is yours.
She got the swag.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go back to your team.
Yes,
her team? Oh, okay, yeah.
Before Melvin interrupt him, but it's a good interruption. Omaha, the gentleman that spoke is Melvin Butler. He's been around for forever. I seen him last night. Of course, I invited him in. He's a world renowned known artist. So he's an artist, and so he's how artists they always dissect and descripting and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I invite him in because he's a great brother and a great motivator for individuals.
You can have that as well.
So go ahead, continue with your team because I want to know who your team is because I mean this is a great magazine. So you got Mr. Wonderful, and that's your team.
Mr. Wonderful, he is a millennial. He relocated to Chicago.
Okay.
And he's in the IT. He has his own thing going on called the African Capitalist. So it's about changing the mindset.
Okay.
From being just focused on like a 9 to 5 and get your paycheck all the time. There are other ways, investing, whether you're in real estate or whatever it is, just find something to multiply.
Right.
That's the mindset that we want to have. And he has his own brand going on and he loves the vision and he embraces it and he joins hands to, we have Medea. We love calling her Lady Medea.
Okay, Lady Medea. Okay.
She loves fitness and she does a lot of, motivations, encouraging. You'll see her Facebook dancing and doing all these workouts. She's a business analyst, so the business acumen and everything is there. She's helping a lot with ideas, promotion, and how to brand and put our names out there. And then we have my brother. We call him Big.
Big, okay.
Big, yeah. He's there in the magazine, and he's an IT specialist. He's the one behind our website and everything. And right now, he is living in Togo.
Okay.
He's living in Togo.
Okay, great. Now, Martine, you had a question?
Oh, you do other things. You interview entrepreneurs. Can you let us know about those platforms?
Yeah, so it's the same vision. It's just one vision, different ways of attaining the vision. So I have my own shows, Meet an Entrepreneur. I bring several minority-owned businesses. It doesn't just have to be Black, it can be women, If you consider yourself as a minority, you are welcome to my show. So we want to give you that visibility to talk about your product and services. So that's about Meet an Entrepreneur.
Okay, Meet an Entrepreneur.
Now, what's your phone number? Because, like you said, you help startups. Basically, you start from now to their future goals.
I'll help you with the name. Just sit down with me. I'll brainstorm business plan, everything. If you need funding, we'll find you funding. If you need partners, collaborators, that's what we're here for. We want to see you successful from the idea to a successful business. We will be holding your hands from start to finish. even after you have your established business, we will be there coaching you. Coach Martin, you know something about it. Yeah.
How can I get in contact with you? What's your number?
402.
Is it on the magazine?
Or do you give out your number? Or do you got an email?
You know, we have an email address.
Okay.
It's contact@BIZsales. www.bizsales. Yes. That's on social media. Can I show it?
Yes.
Yep. Right there. Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So contact@bizsales.com.
Contact@bizsales.com. Send us an email. Like we will respond quickly. We respond to email. Send us a Facebook Messenger. We are on LinkedIn.
Nice.
Instagram, everywhere. Contact us, and then we'll be able to help you. Go to their website, use the you guys can have the phone number 402. I don't know, when they first asked about phone number, I'm like 402-505-1348. That's how you get in touch with us.
Nice. Very good. We have listeners out there that may not have access to internet to look online or email you. So that's why we always ask for a phone number if you have it.
402-505-1348.
Now again, for the white party, that's what we're gonna be after for you. So you can actually have free magazines for a year.
April, but we all know what happened here. Thanks to COVID-19, able to do it. We postponing it, and now it's finally happening thanks to collaboration with Omaha Diversity Experience and the support from Gen Pro of Omaha, Miracle Clinic, African Farms, and Joy Drago, Judith Obodugu, all these big help that we are going to finally launch.
Now, you mentioned earlier the power of collaboration. So can you just kind of let the people know how important it is to collaborate with others? Because I'm doing a collaboration. So we've got our event going down tomorrow, but it is a powerful thing. I know about it, but just kind of give some insight into that so that people can understand.
You know, we always have everybody has talent. We have talent, we have skills, we have strength, and that we can use to help another. You may have strength in an area, and that may be considered as my weakness. But when we collaborate and I use your strength, you use my strength, guess what? What happens? Like everything, magic happens.
Magic happens.
Yeah, everything becomes perfect. Everybody becomes strong and strong.
That's right.
So that's what we're doing with this event. We are collaborating with our strengths. I do have weaknesses, and my collaborators, they have strength, and they complete me. So don't be afraid. It's not a competition. No, absolutely not. We are collaborating to give you and to bring you the best. #AFSwagMag. Sunday, September 6th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is going to be late, right?
Okay. You have
all white party.
That's right. You have some fans rolling in. Allison Carlson.
Hi,
Deb is the real
great
resource and awesome person.
Mike Bonner.
Yeah.
What up, Mike? It's Butler.
His name is backward. Bonner Mike. Okay, Mike Bonner. So yes, your event is going to be on Monday, and you're working on getting maybe some live streaming, and so people can attend that way. Yes. So that's also awesome to include the community that can't attend. So I'm going to be there. So I'm so excited. Hey,
I'll be there. I'm in the parking lot. I'm be outside the window, knocking on the door.
Parking lot.
You're going to be inside. And you know, it's a great venue. The location is great. We have the outside patio, and then the inside we have the whole second floor.
Okay.
And we're going to social distance, and we will take precaution measures. Don't be afraid. I mean, like I said, we are a sold out event because we really want to be mindful and respect all the CDC recommendations and everything.
So people can wear masks and
we are absolutely wearing our masks.
African
and like
print.
I said, African print. You know, white goes with everything.
That's
and
right.
We love colors.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
We got our swag on.
I already know. All kinds of colors. So I know that purple and orange and red and pink to go together. Yeah, it all rhymes.
It doesn't matter. We just love colors. Come with white, blue, all white, but spice it up with some That's colors.
Right. Okay, cool. Is there anything that we didn't discuss that you want to make sure we get across today?
You know, we really want people to be able to watch online. Okay. And we need that strength. That's our weakness right now. If you're listening and you're watching and you know how to make that happen, 402-505-1348.
Now, what is your greatest need now? What is your greatest need?
To be able to bring it
live stream
to people.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, you just want people to share their live stream then. Because are you going to live stream it yourself?
I won't be able to,
Okay, so you need someone to help you
someone to help with that, someone to, that already has everything down, the system down, just to
come in and make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen.
Okay, all right. Well, cool. All right.
Well, somebody out there in the community
I know King can make that happen.
Yeah, so you already got all the equipment. You just need someone to operate the equipment.
We need the equipment.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you can actually get an iPad and set it up and stream it.
King, are you proposing something?
He said yes.
All right.
So guys,
95.7 The Boss gonna be in this place.
Yes. This is the power of collaboration. I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Right. I have white shirt.
You said you ain't trying to wear your staff at. Where your staff at?
I'm trying to party that day.
Okay. All right. Well, just get one of your staff members to push the button.
No, we'll see what we can do. We can see what we can do.
All right.
And then we'll see how we can share the stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Well, we can dialogue about it. All right.
Again, just kind of let people know who you are, the name of your magazine, and the event again that's going down on Sunday.
So this is Dept, the founder of Afro Swag Media and Magazine. We have our official launch this Sunday, September 6th, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We are all about promoting culture. It's the ethnic wave. Let's engage, narrate our own story from the motherland, and let's empower one another. It's the ethnic wave.
Can we do the ethnic wave, Deborah? Woo! Yes. Do you know about the ethnic wave?
I didn't know about this one.
Ethnic wave, yes.
Okay, we started this one.
Deborah. I remember learning this when I was being interviewed by her.
He's right there.
Right. Where do you think we get that from?
It's hot in here.
We've been at the wave for a long time. We just didn't have a name for it.
That's where it came from. Africa. It came from our brothers and sisters. They've been doing the wave for 400 years.
Without doubt. What, Miss Dogbutt, you are a necessary addition to this community. We need people to bridge gaps. We need people to bridge gaps from the so-called the Africans per se slave versus our brothers and sisters that are coming to create that unity. You are a unifier. We appreciate you. Keep unifying. Both of us to let them know that we are the same. Just like the song Kel, as well as Sherman from Omaha. They said that we are the same from South Sudan. And this song is talking about we are the same. And so what are you doing? You are leading the charge, and I'm happy that without a doubt.
Got it.
Yeah, so and he's an artist, so that's what artists do. You're an artist.
Yes.
You bring people together by painting a great picture, and this is a great picture right here.
Yes, absolutely. This is phenomenal. Some of your gear and everything that you have, your swag and pens, notebooks, magazine. It's awesome. Your t-shirts, all the way to your hats. I love them. So can people order these items?
Yes, they can order online. They can go to afroswagmagazine.com to order online. We have everything available.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's AFROSWAG. AFROSWAG. Just look it up. She's on all social media. Deborah Dog. But how do you pronounce your middle name?
Adzovi.
Azovi.
Adzovi.
It just
Azovi.
means born on a Monday, and depending on my ethnic, it's reading with a Z or a J.
Okay.
And my dad, he's Ewe. You know about the
Ewe,
Ewe?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's reading with a Z.
Okay, great.
It just means I was born on Monday.
Okay.
Social media platforms can people follow you on?
Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and we have a weekly email campaign that goes out every Sunday to almost 3,000 subscribers. We need more subscribers. Follow us on YouTube.
All right, you're on YouTube?
Yes,
Okay.
we are on YouTube. We have all our podcasts on YouTube. And I think we started on Sunday. Everybody that subscribe and follows us on Instagram will be entering the drawing to win all these cool swag.
I love it.
Follow us, #AFSwagMag.
She put out all the stops.
Yeah, appreciate you. Heck yeah. I mean, that's leadership, real leadership, and like I said, it's necessary. Women are stepping up, man, and so I had to bring in the man to equalize. So I brought my man in, Melvin Butler. Want you? We know how these stars are, Omaha. Let me. Don't you stay there? We don't want you to go nowhere. But that's good. Right? So Martine. I'm getting down to the old marker, right? They had all kinds of light. How you had the searchlight when the star come on stage. He was sitting there. Right? I'm coming up. I said, "Dad, who the fuck? Who's the star? Who the damn star over here?" And then I said, "Man, where you going? You know how stars, the cartoon, they carry their music around, they get the theme music. Star, he got his own lighting system, Martine, not music, lighting. His light gotta be right all the time.
This is what you call COVID light.
Yeah. Ain't no lie.
Blocking all kind of COVID signals. The light.
It's the truth. All the fellas around them, and he just sharing his stories. You know how these artists, they have fab stories to imagine, and you got to paint it out in your own head. And so I invited him in, because he's a great artist too. We like to brag off our neighbors, and so I'm telling y'all, I'm telling the truth. I want to introduce this star because he is a star. He got his own adjective, verbs, nouns, prepositional phrases, and predicates. Yeah, to introduce himself. Watch him introduce himself.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Ansel Essig Melvin Butler.
See, said first name Ansel. Now, who as a black person?
That's my father's name.
No.
Ansel, ANSEL.
See how stars got only stars got a name like that, Martine. My name is William. His name is Ansel. I mean, does that sound like star quality?
It does.
I'm happy to be on 95.7 The Boss again, hanging out with my man. I mean, it's been, last time I was on here was during Native Omaha. They popped off outside live while we were on.
For real.
Like literally it popped off. So that, our conversation really, which was a real live outside.
Right.
That's the power of what it is that you do and what you've been bringing. And I was sitting here and I was marveling at what you have here and looking at like the history in that. And, all the way back to KBWH and a couple of different things that we had prior to that, because we didn't have anyone that was really representing us on the radio prior to certain individuals back in the 70s. You have really lifted up and created a legacy that I'm very proud of. I think the very first spot I did with you was at the Crossroads Mall. And, it's incredible to be sitting here with you in this space and with you as well, and just to see what it is that this has become. I'm talking about from the time when the radio station was over there by Leola's.
Oh, heck yeah.
Back by the projects off 3rd, and just the expansion that's happened. And dude, I really love it. Even though I'm late this morning.
No, you on time? We got the ladies. You know how ladies are. No.
But even though I'm late, like it was important for me to, to be here because you're an important piece of the history here in Omaha and Nebraska, Black history, but just the overall history. If you want to say that things matter, it shouldn't be about black or white or any particular color. It should just be that certain things, they just matter. I think it's about everything. I think that our lives do have value, but I think within that, it's just that everyone has value. They should be on a level playing field. You shouldn't have to ever put that a black life good. Because I have the gear, I wear it, I rock it, but it'd be really good when I don't have to rock it.
Right.
It's just obvious and it's respected and it's a level playing field. Stop making it hills and valleys and stuff like that. Just make it something that is forever. But I digress.
Man, I appreciate you. I'm about to start weeping. You know Jesus wept. You know Jesus wept.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. But I was crying all day yesterday. Yesterday was a very sensitive day. I had my grandson. Then I'm at my mom's house. Then I wanted to call my mama. I wanted to hang out with my mama with my grandson. And I just started crying, man. I just want to hang out with my mom and my grandson. That's all I did yesterday.
That's literally why I'm here. A woman who really changed my life in a major way is my mom. She passed. A lot of people, if you're familiar with the history of Omaha, are familiar with Ola Anderson.
Yeah, Miss Anderson.
And that her, along with her husband, for me, Ola is synonymous with George V. Anderson II, which would be my godfather dad. So I'm getting teary-eyed now.
No, go ahead. I've been crying all the time, man. They call me the crying DJ. They say behind my back, but I don't care.
If you're not familiar, all you have to do is Google her, and you can see her obituary, and it gives you a comprehensive layout of who she was, and I mean, I just can't say enough. Like, after I went to college, my first year here, she convinced, and when I say convinced, I have a very strong mother, and she wasn't really interested in me going anywhere or attending schools outside of Nebraska. And Ola, along with George, convinced my mother to let me go away from here and go down south to Southern University, and that just changed my life.
Right.
And then constantly getting advice, constantly getting guidance. And even as a man, her just being in my ear, and now she's in my head, heart.
Right.
But the transition is deep. It's real.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. That's the reason on Wednesday we acknowledge the women in our life, because man, I miss my mama. Man, like I said, all day yesterday I was just crying. And I see I tried to turn away from my grandson. Hey, Papa,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but man, I miss my mama. I miss that woman without a doubt. Yeah. And so I feel I don't want to start crying. We both here crying. The King of Butler on TV crying.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with men crying. It just makes you human, like the rest of us.
But man, and so man, so yeah, because I mean, man, life is not promised. It's so short. Johnny Rogers said that we only live 700 months. That's on the average. That's not a lot of months.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah.
That's not a lot of months. So that's roughly about 60 some years.
Mhm.
That's not a lot.
Perspective is everything. You have to there's numbers within numbers, and you have to create numbers that make sense and impact people. And so that's an impact number. You shrink it down and make it tangible for someone,
Yep.
then it impacts them. Laws typically don't happen unless someone is impacted. If you have a child that's been hit out here on 24th Street, and then you have 10 kids that get hit, and no one changes the law to add a particular type of light or stoppage system, and then a governor or someone in Congress or someone who's the mayor or the governor or the whatever senator, their kid gets hit at a particular intersection, all of a sudden it becomes law because it's impacted them. Power to make that change. You have the power to make that change as well. You just have to put it together with a variety of people numbers that make sense, so that you can make it make sense and make it into a law.
Without doubt. Well, I just brought our brother Melvin in for no reason, just because he was in town, and I just want to acknowledge, we have brought another artist in, and the artist looks up to brother Melvin.
You wanted to embarrass me.
And so I truly love to brag on my neighbors because I want him to continue to manifest his God-given talents. And so he's good today, he's great today, but dang, what you don't know what tomorrow he's gonna be able to create. And so I just want to continue to reinforce, like he reinforced my efforts, and we reinforce your efforts and vice versa, because your guys are necessary. Everybody has unique talents, but when we put it all the puzzle together, oh man, we rise and a lot quicker.
That's right.
And so I just wanted to acknowledge you are necessary. You're aspiring young artists, and as an elder, man, that's a powerful thing. That's our responsibility.
Sharing is caring. It takes time, it takes effort, but it's necessary. Somebody opened up a way for each of us, whether it was a parent, whether it was a stranger, whether it was someone that we respected and knew, maybe it was somebody that we didn't know and then we eventually respected. But at the end of the day, you've got to duplicate yourself. That's corporate America. If you want to have a successful business, or if you want to have a successful legacy, because life is work and work is life. So if you want to have something that's successful, you've got to replicate yourself at some level. And the young man that you're talking about, if you know his story and where he came from, and like just how I got introduced to him, and then the irony of you having who you had sitting down, Tim, sitting down with him. He first got introduced to me when I was doing an art show over at Love's. And I'm not sure, met him in passing.
Right.
It was me bringing him in, and then, just kind of like great artists that, you want to get seriously into something that's competitive. Musicians get together and they do things together. Artists, we don't really do that. Not painters, it's too much. It's very competitive, and so breaking that mold is really important. And so being able to collaborate, being able to show, being able to teach. My mentor, Gilbert Young, I don't know if you remember this piece, but it's been used in a variety of different ways. There's a wall, and there's a man reaching down over the wall and lifting up another person. And it's back from the 70s, and it's "He ain't heavy, he's my brother."
Right.
The person who created that is Gilbert Young.
I remember that photo. Yeah,
I remember it too.
That's my mentor. It's been used for things for President Obama. Just a variety of different people. From him on down. You just go down from there. But at the end of the day, he's somebody that I can talk to, that can show me the wrong things that I'm doing, or show me a better way. I mean, I had great teachers in college, but like he can take that 4 years and do it wrong, and you need to correct this, or your strokes are too fast. You must have been tired when you. Yeah. So there's a guy.
Wow.
There's a guy named Wack. His name is Kevin Williams. He's an incredible artist. He's one of the at one time he was probably the #1 artist in the country. I mean, he's still amazing, still makes the money. But there are a couple of younger artists that have started to come on that are doing some incredible stuff as well. That notwithstanding, like Gilbert is like a 1970 pimp, okay, with his approach, and Wack is just Kevin is just like real cool with his approach, but they're both very real. And so, like, I had brought in these that I had this whole Caribbean thing going on, and so they was like, "Oh, we want to see, what it is that you're doing." And so, I pulled it out, and I'm gonna try it and kind of duplicate the conversation without being profane.
Okay.
So Kevin was first, and he looked at it. He was like, "So what the bleep is wrong?" He was like, are you having money problems? What's going on? And I said, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Man, look at your stroke content, and your blending is horrible." Now, when I'm giving you the short version of it, right? When Gilbert came on, like I said, he's like a 1970s pimp, and I'm gonna sound like Gilbert a little bit. He was like, "So I'm sitting up and I'm looking at this, and I'm just trying to figure out what the context is, and here I'm looking at your strokes, and your strokes look like, and he's just going in."
Right.
You have to be strong enough to take that.
Right.
You can't get upset with that person because they've done it, and you're trying to get to a place where you're going to be doing it. And the one thing that Kevin said that we didn't say was, he was like, when you do your work, you just represent you. You represent us all.
Right.
Because we don't hate on you. We might not come in and have a paint party or anything like that with you, but you still represent us. We're all Black artists, and realistically, we're all artists. We're all creators of things. But if somebody gives you a compliment, there's not just one type of compliment. It's a connotation. There's positive connotations and there's negative connotations. And both of them are compliments. Right. So everything is not going to be the way that you want it, but you have to be able to take that critique. Critique is a term that's utilized for artists. So with your peers, when your peers critique you, which is what you not buying, they don't like it. They critique your work. Okay. So you have to take that and figure out what really works. And so when they came to me and they were like, "What's wrong? I mean, you need money, you desperate. What's the deal? Well, look at your paint strokes. This is lazy." And after I looked at it, it was real. I sat back and I thought about when I was doing the painting and when I was working on a particular section, and it's laid on a little bit more and you can see the strokes. I was like, I was tired that night when I finished it up. And I could have flattened that out or came back and do better. I'm taking up all the air.
No. Just get a recap of who you are. Give us your name, and then and just let us know how you even got into art. Because Melvin, he's actually a painter. He's actually a painter. He can paint basically everything, I think, can't you?
Yes. So my name is Ansel S. Melvin Butler. People in Omaha that grew up with me know me as Melvin Butler. I pretty much I started the airbrush businesses here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Cause you do all the big old sheets. The backgrounds. Yeah.
Like Roger, that used to do the photography and all the research. And so, like, when I was in the 9th grade, I purchased my first airbrush. I purchased my first compressor, and I was doing so much business on my mom's front porch that they said, "You need to get an EIN number. It's time for you to get a business license."
But I mean, where do you start from? From a pencil to the airbrush? But where do you even get the knowledge from the airbrush? Because when you came out with that changed the game. I mean, the game.
There was no internet back then, and I'm aging myself, right? So basically, my first experience was in the 3rd grade. I went to Blessed Sacrament Elementary School, which is now
the schools, Nelson Mandela. My daughter went to Sacred Blessed Sacrament.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're the Blessed Sacrament Bulldogs, right? And I'm not sure if you know that or not, but they're the Blessed Sacrament Bulldogs. I created that in 3rd grade.
Oh, wow.
There was a contest for 6th to 8th graders, Sacrament Bulldogs ever since.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you look on the dog chain,
and
you enlarge it, it says Butler on the dog.
That's your creation.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. I was in the 3rd grade when I did that. So I always knew what it was that I wanted to be.
Okay.
But I wanted to draw. And then, like, from there, I saw in traveling airbrush at different places that we would go to, my family and I wanted to know how to do that. And so, I started researching it and asking people that were doing it, where can I get this? And that's when I just really discovered art stores. You had your Dick Flicks and stuff like that, major companies were researching it, learning, and then I just went and bought it and figured it out. I didn't have a mentor that taught me until I got to high school. There was an airbrush class at Central, and Mr. Andrews taught that class, and it was an advanced class in art that you got. You used to do airbrush, but I already knew how to do it by that time. And so, like, I had a lot of people don't know this that are from Omaha, but when Leola's was up on Ames Street,
that's where you got that from.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, Leola's had a basement.
Yep.
I was in the basement too.
But you used it before I was. so I used to make leather. I used to make leather necklaces.
With the African,
but Miss Leola's boyfriend who learned leather crafting in prison.
Oh.
So he brought me down and started teaching me. But Melvin, they was already there because they had all the paints, they had all the dyes, they had all the airbrush. That's how I learned airbrush from because they had all the equipment down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my mom and my stepfather, they owned a pest control business, so like business was in their blood. We had the first
entrepreneurs.
Pest control business. It was off of 30th and Ellison.
Okay.
Imperial Termite Pest Control was my parents' business, and that brownstone right there.
Right
next door was the beauty salon.
The building's still there?
Yeah, the building's still there. Yeah, so it's right across from Metro Tech. They haven't bought it yet, but at the end of the day, like they were like, you're keeping us up at night. So,
you need a building.
Yeah, I need a building. So Leola rented out that basement spot to me. And I mean, that's where I started to really get down. I was doing business. Like I bought my own car. I got out of the house. I was really moving it. And then like I started really getting into it to the point where I was doing it on leather, and I just had to figure it out, and that was basically it. Just figure trial and error, figure it out. So I was doing like leather jackets.
What was you doing, bras?
On the hood of your car, the little
I know what you're talking about, but some people might have missed that one. I love the good bra on my. I love a good bra on my car.
That's actually happened as well. So both types of bras have actually happened.
Some of these young people, they don't know about car bras.
Even if it's a game, you got to be playing to win. So you got to have both aspects.
Right.
Car bras and then the bra.
Right.
Because there's like my cousin.
Man, you done took me back with the car bras because that was the style back then.
But like my cousin she's the biggest airbrush body painter down in Atlanta now.
Oh.
I taught her, and then like my goddaughter Holiday, she's got her own. You know how you paint and sip businesses. She has her own paint and sip business down there. I used to have like the biggest one that was in Atlanta, and then it got bought out, and it did real well, and then the franchise came by and picked us up. So that was a blessing. But but at the end of the day, like
one of the things that I've just, you just
just
got to go out there and be. I mean, there wasn't any internet for me when I was trying to figure out this entire airbrush thing. And like, I would go into like an art store and they would have a book on airbrush and I'd be up in there. You know how you have people that read magazines for like an hour and they tell you, okay, either buy or go away. I was that dude. I was trying to get the game for free. I wasn't trying to buy the magazine. I just wanted to read the magazine from soup to nuts, you know, and I'll elaborate on that from the front page to the back page and make sure that I understood everything that was going on, because it was everything. There was no internet and I just had to figure it out and learn how to work with that gun and learn the various types of guns and how to work it and the pressure that you needed as far as air. You know, funny, my play sister, you know Tanya Cooper, don't you?
Yeah.
And well, her younger Sean, that their family grew up with my family down in Mississippi, and so it's like she came to me. I think her stepson graduated like 2 years ago, and she reached out to me and she was like, "I need an airbrush something done of my son." And I was like, "Sean, I haven't picked up an airbrush because I stopped doing it at one point." And so she was like, "Man, I need an airbrush picture of my son." I was like, "I don't even own. I have a compressor still, but." I was like, I use that for filling the air up in my bike or something like that, or on my car. I don't even airbrush anymore. And so she was like, "No, it's what I want." And so I went and I purchased the airbrush and I needed to go along with it and had to play around with it for a while, but he kind of came back and then did it. And it was like a long stretch of jean fabric. And I thought I was like, okay, she's going to have a jean poster. And she took it and turned it into a long skirt with his face on it. It was really dope. But, you know, shout out to my sister Sean Cooper Hurt, and you know, it's everybody is creative. Everybody is creative. I mean, it's just I didn't even understand what she was doing with the fabric. I was like, okay, maybe she can make a poster and just shake it and hold it up when he graduates. And it was a skirt, and there's like a dope picture of her on Facebook with it, you know, and you know, I'm proud of that. But you know, yeah, that was my game here.
Bro, Melvin, how can people commission you to do some artwork for them?
My website is my name, which is Ansel Butler. That's Nancy, Sam, Edward, Lincoln, Boy, Umbrella, Thomas, Lincoln, Edward, Ralph.com. So it's AnselButler.com. You can also Google me. If you just put in Ansel Butler, I'll come up. There's a number of pages. You can go into images if you just want to see the work. And everything that I love, everything that I've experienced, everything that I have a passion for, that's what I paint. And that's, as time has gone on, probably within the next 30 to 45 days, the website is going to be revised and we'll have an additional 30 to 45 pieces. There's going to be old work that I no longer, that's going to be on there that shows pretty much like a transition. So like all the work for each section or page or genre of work that there's on the site, the stuff that's at the top is the newest. And as you go down, it just kind of takes you back to older work. And that's something that I cut out in my last two websites. And so I think you get to a certain point in your life, you just want to kind of show what you've done and what your history is. I can also be reached at 678-439-5199. If I do not answer, I will get back to you. But I mean, all you have to do is Google me if you can't remember anything else.
Did you say you're on Facebook?
I'm on all social media platforms except for TikTok. I don't have any value on TikTok. Seriously, I leave that to my daughter. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate both you guys, Deborah as well as Melvin. You guys are both uniquely talented.
Are we citizens like Sway? Like Sway in the morning, he says you're a citizen.
You're a citizen.
Citizen. Am I a citizen?
I guess
Is she a citizen?
When you come on the show,
that needs to be on the Boss Family,
The Boss
something
Family.
like that.
That's
And
right.
then boom, boom.
Okay, all right.
I need like as of today,
Hey, I'm
you're
following.
officially been on the show. You're now part of the Boss family. That needs to ride out. I'm just saying that. And seriously, you need to put an R with a circle or a C with a circle around that real
We gotta
quick
register that
today, because somebody else is gonna jump on it if you don't jump on it.
All right.
Like
I love it.
you gotta get it.
Right.
Yes,
You
it's
like
yours.
like somebody's
You gotta-
online right
You gotta
now.
own it. You gotta
You gotta own it.
Right.
Jay-Z owns the color blue.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh, they trademarked that.
The blue?
Oh, you better
Blue.
protect your. It's called intellectual property. You better protect your stuff.
He bought the licensing from Crayon from Blue.
He's so smart.
That's why his child is named Blue.
Mm-hmm.
He owns it.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so hey, let's hey, it is Black Friday.
That's right.
Every Friday is
Go out and support a small black business.
I've never had a Friday that wasn't a Black Friday, bro.
That's why we name it every Friday is Black Friday.
Yes,
We're
sir.
just not doing Thanksgiving, y'all. We want to make sure that you guys again support Miss Dogba.
Yeah, Dogba.
Heck yeah.
Afro Swag Media Magazine.
The all white party. Yeah, the all white party.
The ethnic way.
The ethnic way. The all white party this Sunday.
You need to license Ethnic Wave. Stop playing today.
The
It's not
ethnic
that
wave.
expensive. It's
Yes.
more expensive tomorrow than it is for you to do it today.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, show me what website I need to go to, and I'll do it. I'll get it done. Hey, I like instructions, but I love instruction that's going to elevate your game, without a doubt. And that's what we hopefully we do here every day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. Hopefully we can elevate your game by getting you information, by bringing resourceful people, intelligent wealth. I love saying that, intelligent wealth. You guys are so intelligent in your own right. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't change. Just manifest. Just keep manifesting. Any part words, anything that we didn't discuss this morning before we get out here? Any shots out? You got boyfriends, husbands, wives, girlfriends.
Shout out to my husband.
Your mama. Anyone you want to say hello to?
Yeah. Shout out to my husband, Sam Quartey. Hey.
Noah.
Hello, Noah.
Hello, Noah.
All right, Noah. Is that your son?
Yes.
All right, shout out Noah. All right.
Hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
Okay.
And he's a student at Preps. Okay, so he's in school. So they're actually in person.
Yeah,
they're going to school in person.
We had to smash them in the state championship in '84. I'm dating myself when we got one, but I would just like to say, even if it's a game, you're playing to win. And that's universal. So that's my hello to everybody. Even if it's a game, you're playing to win. Play to win the game. Figure it out, understand it, grow from what you learn, figure out if there's a bump that you hit, how to mitigate it. And someone once told me that if you have good shocks and tires, you can withstand the bumps of life. Dealing with a lot of issues in these times. So, I'm thinking, praying, and loving on everybody out there that is within the sound of my voice, and just keep doing it. And just make adjustments. I'm a full-time artist. There are no shows going on. I took a contract with Georgia Tech. Go out there and hustle because I'm still painting, but there's no shows. There's no Essence. There's, I was supposed to go to Italy. There's no show in Italy because Italy ain't showing anything, but masks. So, stay on your
pivot because there's all kind of stuff online. There's shows online.
Everything. But my thing is like really, I just want to be there because I think it really works with my personality. I think. Thank you, because I left mine. I was rushing down here.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
And before we go, I want to also mention, get your tickets. Nicole, Ryan, and I are putting on an event on Saturday. It's called the Business Credit Matters class. Learn how to, as small business owners, entrepreneurs, we're teaching you how to leverage other people's money to build your business. So using other people's money to build your business. So get your tickets, bit.ly/business credit matters. And if you use the promo code BOSS, you'll get $50 off. That ticket will be $47.
Oh yeah, only here.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I want to tell you a story of a second grader. I was with my grandson yesterday, and he got an older brother, and so I had my grandson all day yesterday. He said, "Papa, I'm gonna go to the park. I said, so finally, after I got through all my meetings, I took him to the park. I said, well, let's call your brother. Let's go pick your brother up. And so we picked this brother up and went over to Benson Park, and they played. They played. And then as we was in the car, I said, man, I said, you in school? He said, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, I miss school. He said, I'm tired of school at home. He said, I want to go back to school. He said, I want to see my teacher. You know what I mean? So I keep telling you guys that mental health is part of physical health. I know y'all worried about this coronavirus, but our children are having mental health stressors. Yeah. If a second grader could tell me, I want to go back to school, I'm tired of being at home, man, it just broke me down. It broke me down. So for all y'all people that got PhDs, all y'all with the master's degrees that got a focal way of deciding things, please think about those that please think about those on the outside of your vision. I'm trying to be nice, Martine.
PhDs need to think about PTHDs.
Right yeah. Think about the sick and shit in. Think about everybody else, because right now our kids are suffering. Yeah. And I know we want to keep them safe. But
adults are suffering.
Yeah, everybody's
suffering.
So Phil Rooney's in here today, right?
Yeah.
100 some people got with the corona. So regardless they're in school or not, people are catching the corona. So only thing we do is like Miss Dogma doing. Every day Miss Dogma is walking. Mm-hmm. Every day you need to do something for yourself, for your physical health. This is the only way to beat it. Mm-hmm. This is the way to beat it.
Or it's going to beat you.
Yeah, I mean, God say we're supposed to take care of our temple.
Take a step. Yeah, and take a step. And God will take 2 steps towards you.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, learning, understanding, and being wise, I would have ran back out to my car. I couldn't get here, but I needed the mask. Even the barbershop next door, downstairs, you can't even get in there without a mask. That's necessary. It's okay. It's an inconvenience. Everybody has gotten used to it. Get used to it so that you can be healthier and you can do what it is that you need to do. I'm on it for Georgia Tech, and I went testing and got certified and wanted to volunteer for it because it's necessary. We need to understand it, track it down, get to it, and make sure that you are isolating yourself. But before you are isolating yourself, you're quarantining yourself. There's a process to this thing. It is not a game. It is killing people.
Right.
Without doubt. So let's have a beautiful weekend.
Absolutely.
3-day weekend. Continue to practice the social distance, the great hygiene, even when we go around our families. Make sure that we're wearing our masks around the elderly also, because we got to think about them.
Just wear your mask.
Yeah, just wear your mask. Everybody. Yeah. Any parting words? Anything else before we get out of here?
It's good to be back in Omaha.
So how long you black for?
I'm black for the rest of my life, but I'm here until I don't think that first part is ever going to change.
Right. Shout out to Timothy Moore. He's saying woohoo on Facebook Live. We appreciate you.
What up, Timothy?
Again, if you are an entrepreneur, if you want to start a business, make sure you get in contact with Business Seals, Miss Deborah Dogbus. She can help you out with all your business needs. Nice. From the start to beginning. She said that she'll hold your hand all through the process. I mean, I like to have my help. You know,
grab the swag bag, the Afro swag bag. Right. You need to coin that. Grab that. Right. Good. You say something. You say the right thing in front of the wrong person.
Verbs, the Bluffs. We appreciate you guys support 95.7 The Boss. Shouts out again, my man Melvin and Deborah for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
My co-host Martine, Miss Side Hustle. Make sure you guys, if you need business credit, Martine and Miss Ryan are having their class tomorrow. Make sure you give Martine a call. She Miss Side Hustle. She everywhere.
D&B is the game. That's Bradstreet.
And so it's support small Black business. It's Black Friday, so go out and buy something with a small Black business. Do business, do commerce with a small Black business, online or offline. It doesn't matter. Hard being an entrepreneur, a business owner. It's a struggle every day. And we're always trying to get to the next level. So let them know. Show them some love.
I'm about to get me some early morning fish from Get and Go if they're open.
I think they open in about an hour. It's 10.
My man from work, he's still been open.
All right now.
Okay.
Buy black people.
Yeah. We support. Again, shouts out to Miss Spurlock.
Is that Christina?
No,
that's her mom. She was watching.
Oh, okay. You got the okay.
Stay safe, healthy, and be blessed. And man, I was out at. I was in Vegas, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know Miss Evelyn. She's an advocate watcher.
She's all over the place.
Yeah,
man.
so she watched it, and then I said I can be in Vegas. She said call me, so I called her, and I went up to her house, Martine.
She's amazing.
Oh, Martine, I ate so much. Martine, she cooked catfish, shrimp, fried chicken, macaroni cheese, red beans and rice, sweet potatoes, biscuits.
Oh man, you had me a
peach cobbler. On my own peach cobbler pie.
You had a personal.
My own personal.
You had a personal one.
Peach cobbler pie.
Her daughter Christina lives in Atlanta with me, and like I'm finishing up like 3 paintings. It's like a painting of her, a painting of her son, a painting of her daughter.
Okay.
We'll probably end up with grandchildren at some point, but like her mom is just so amazing. She's all over online, man.
Without doubt.
Yeah.
Her mom grew up with my brother and sister.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
And she talked about how the highway came in and they tore all the families up.
Right.
Neighbors.
Brought up the black community.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful to talk to her. Shouts out to her daughter and her boyfriend. We kicked it. I mean, we ate great. I mean,
it sounds like you did.
I mean, like brought me back to my mama. But I mean, that's how they used to do. Old school. Shouts out for the old school. Women, leave the microwaves alone. We should throw all microwaves away.
As far as cooking and relationships, leave the microwaves alone.
Leave the microwaves. I got a microwave. My microwave not even plugged up. I don't got it plugged up. I got one in here because I don't got a stove. If I had a stove,
I use a little bit of both. Okay.
You know, okay. Well,
I agree.
Well,
and I play with the air fryer game. My air fryer.
Your
game
air fryer is a
yeah.
That's a good tool to have.
Okay, well,
air fryer.
Let's change the game then. Your game change.
But no frozen dinner, none of that.
I could. I burn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Omaha, the Bluff, the Birds. We out of here. Music real quick until our we got some new coming up, y'all. So
show here at 95.7 the ball.
Our brothers and sisters, and we slaves. This song again, I gotta play my man Sherman Wells, Riel Kales. He's from South Sudan, and he talked about that. Even though we brought new land, and our ancestors. Check out this song, y'all. Anything else?
That's what it's.
You gotta own that phrase,
man. We come through trouble, bring pain. The only one not freedom. Only if we realize we are all the same. Yeah.
I'm not here for no trouble. I'm just here to explain that my people is tired of brainwashing mind games. From the start, I was told that we was at a disadvantage. Well, if you believe in his story, community, the lack of unity, like you and I could never be. Subconsciously taught to think my own race is my true enemy. But now I know we guys with mental higher ways of thinking, and we was free before slave ships and Abe Lincoln's. And Martin tried to preach us, and Malcolm tried to reach us, and Rosa Parks showed us that we really don't have to give our seat up. Somehow we fail to see the power of our true potential, except it's still wanted from people proving that they still against you. We need to heal ourselves before we try to integrate. Remember, everything is not food that get put on your plate.
Trouble, these games, my people in the struggle. We have so much to gain. Only if we realize we are all the same. Yeah. Living in a land, got our bodies looking de-stressed, mind going crazy. Yeah, what do we do next? Gotta go ahead and get it, push it for a reason. Gotta win and got it for a reason. Yeah, living in a land, got our bodies and got it, win and got it for a reason. My people bleed.
competitor in these games. My people in the struggle. We have so much to gain. Only if we realize we are all the same.
You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey. Right up under my nose, but I was still able to breathe. But she's that much smarter than me. Guess she wanted better than me. Guess she wasn't ready for me. Just wanted to see what was free. Why would you take it from me if you got plans to replace it? You ain't trying to protect it. You don't want to embrace it. You just want to possess it. Cause my shit was stolen. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but oh, yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey. All in the moment of heat, guess. Wanna expose it. Damn, I really look stupid. Social media knows it. This house wasn't open. You just broke it. And my shit was stolen. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey.
No nonsense, Double Trouble Records. Been a long time coming.
So long.
To my chucks. Steve, let's do this, man.
Yes, sir, man.
I remember walking the yard home, man, with hoes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll, no matter what. I remember walking the yard home, man, with hoes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll, no matter what. Homies trying to get dimes, I'm spitting with mine. Going rise higher than Bisquick, this gift needs to be maintained. In the game, if nothing else, homies need to stop fronting over their wealth. It's okay to be hurting, unless you know there's more work that needs to be put in. Stop Stop being in the hurry, don't worry. It's about the journey. Shopping sprees, covers on the gurney. It's gonna come. Be one to finish, even if you finish last. You'll get the cash, your bag will be enormous. As long as you don't quit. People always know this. Those that step to the script. If you feel like giving up, well, I had to roll. No matter what, you gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly. People need to get it right, live their life to the fullest. Them bullets never made you hard. It's all in your mind, all in your grind. You will come up. Them holes in your chucks will turn to Jordans and Gators. If you remain a player, gangsters win by becoming a gentleman. Never settling to win. Acknowledging when you're wrong. No non-staying real for the meals. I'm on a heavy come up, not concerned with those downloads. As long as I know when my pen touches the paper, it explodes. Unload stories never told quite like this. All my people in the struggle, reason I write these hits. I'm taking my shot. If I miss, I'm still gonna rebound. I'm blowing up West Coast, Vegas to see. I remember walking the yard home, man, with holes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. You know what? I remember walking the yard home, man, with holes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. No matter what, you gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly can. You gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach high as you possibly can.
About it, exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Just read it again. Yeah. Just read it again. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. I wrote you a note about it. Exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Read it again, yeah. Read it again. I wrote you a note about it. Just read it again, yeah. Just read it again. I know that it ain't a mature way to get out what I really wanna say. I know that you'd figure out something you could use just to make me wanna stay. I can't even look at your face, so I thought of a way I could still say it and safe. I'ma give us the space that you already created. I hate it, we never got from but then we lay it on top of all the lies. And I don't see why you're here if you ain't about the life. I'm giving you it and notice the days of paradise. But you know about it, lost in my pen. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again, yeah. Read it again and again. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. So I wrote you a note about it, exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding, just read it again. Note about it, just read it again, yeah. Read it again. I tried my best to work with you. You think it, but it hurts me too. You're not in this all by yourself. In no time, you're with somebody else. Act like you care. Don't act like I wasn't there. None of my feelings were spared. Trouble is all in the air. All in the air. I really wasn't prepared. You gave me all of the reason for taking it there. You know about it. Lost in my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Read it again. Read beat it again. Never misunderstand it, just beat it again. I wrote you a note about it, lost in my pen. Never misunderstand it, just beat it again. Beat it again, beat it again. Wrote you a note about it, just beat it again, beat it again.
O2, know we gon' get down. Link town to the old town, gon' get down. Everybody in the party, yeah, gon' get down.